welcome to the show! I am Wolfie, your evil GM for today, and we are back with another episode of Geddon. And this one, we're all overheated to fuck, so it might go really loopy. Not gonna lie. Currently we have 3 people here. We're gonna have a 4th as soon as the Shadow Elf has stopped melting. Oh, thank you, computer. We are very aware that we are currently in a heatwave. So, for the players that are able to actually sit in front of their computer for a little while, Jay, say something.
Yo, what's poppin'? I'm dying.
Cab, say something. Well, he's dead.
Oh, I forgot I was muted, sorry. I said, where is the water?
Where's the water? Oh, you're not wrong. Other side of the continent, there's an ocean.
Yeah.
Trash Rack, say something.
Sucks being a woman in these temperatures. And you all know why.
I do not envy you, that one.
Hashtag politics.
Ouch! But yeah, we are back with Geddon. Would someone like to do me a recap for a reward? And honestly, I'm half tempted to have the reward be I literally buy you a bottle of water on Amazon and post it to you.
Does the recap have to be accurate?
Somewhat.
Well, I'm out then, aren't
If
I?
you can make educated guesses from what we've told you.
I mean, it was just last Saturday, so it's quite fresh in my memory.
Yeah.
We did stuff.
You
It's
did.
like semi in mine because I'm suffering, but
It may as well be 2 weeks because of the heat.
We went to one of the forts on the Bastion's line. We talked to the old guy first.
You did talk to the old
Yeah.
guy, just some old guy.
So we went and we stayed at the inn in the little village that we saved. We got a reward from this old guy who was like 180 something human, which was pretty what?
and he was a midget.
He was really short.
You kind of shrink when you start to get old enough, so
Yeah.
it makes
He
sense.
shrunk so bad. He was like the size of a big toe.
I guess he did not age well then.
He was like 3. He was like 2 or 3 feet tall. He was really short. Imagine basically human Yoda.
Yeah.
As long as he didn't speak like Yoda.
He didn't. He spoke like this.
Oh, that's worse.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so much worse.
He was pretty fun. And then we went to the place on the Bastion's line where I had no ID, so we had to pay off the guard.
Mhm.
Actually got to the Adventurers Guild, bought ID for what is, 250 gold, which with our, 500,000?
550,000 currently.
Yeah, is nothing. Then, we were chatting and stuff, got rewarded. I decided to go into the alleys to go in some more bins. Oh, I went in a bin in the town as well, got a ring of some kind, which I'm sure Jamie's just making us roll con saves just to freak us out, and it's just a normal ring. We'll see.
To be fair, if you didn't clean the ring, it might entirely just be that it's
Yeah.
riddled with diseases. You did find it in a bin.
Found it at the bottom of a food bin for some random
Yeah.
town in a jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's not one of those weird rings, is it?
God.
Yes, it is a weird ring.
I'm just trying to keep it PG, you know.
I'm not sure which kind of weird ring, so probably not.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh
go
no, you
with
did
no.
the diseases, so I was just like putting 2 and 2 together.
Not
you know.
that kind of ring.
Yeah. So checked more bins, got spotted by some people, think they might be homeless. They're now coming after me. I've gone back into the the Adventurers Guild and gone, I'm in trouble, and then we ended the game.
Yep. You scaled the building. Also, are you going to mention any of the information you got from the? Oh yeah. Also, stealing all the iron from the Shadow Elf apparently, as well. You also did that.
Just all the iron?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he
Shadow
got,
Elf
like,
went and bought a shit ton of iron, and then Trash
yeah.
stole it all.
Yeah, he like got iron ingots and stuff. It was really useful. So I took it.
Okay.
Uh,
What
yeah.
was his goal with these?
He wants to learn smithing, doesn't he? So
Oh god, yeah,
he'd
I
get
forgot.
himself loads of different types of metal.
He got himself like a little starter kit, and then you were
Yeah.
like, "Yo, good idea," and stole it.
She
Did
only
he spend all his gold?
No, actually he spent all his gold because he's flat broke because you guys haven't been sharing the gold out. But
Yeah, we got some information. So we got some information about a wild stone.
Yeah.
That is the orb that got stolen, like, what, 4 months north?
It was 9 months north, but you guys, if you do the right kind of things, can cut it down to like 4 months,
Yeah.
probably.
So
Maybe cut it down even further, but you don't. That's when knowledge you know about maybe cut it down to 4 months. You might
Yeah.
be able to cut it down further.
So we could get an orc sand ship, and we could cut it down to 5 months. If we go for that, we could do the orc sand ship and do the sandworms at the same time, because for sandworms it'll be about 2 months.
Yeah, because it's not currently the season, so no one will do it. Essentially.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're trying to hunt sandworms out of season.
Yeah. Then we got told about a shady merchant that might have a pyromancy orb.
You got told. To be fair, you got told about a legitimate merchant who has a shady thing on the side, which definitely has the orb. So-
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
and
friend of the dwarf.
if we go and speak to him, we need to ask about red rocks.
Right.
That's his secret code, you see.
Ah, yeah. No one could crack that.
No.
It's supposed to be a hard go.
I mean, shiny, red, fiery orb, just ask about a red rock. Yeah, that's all I really remember now.
Honestly, you did most of it.
If it's anything like the Chaos Orb, as soon as I figure out how to use it, I'll have like 10 seconds to make a decision.
You have to try and beat me to it.
You underestimate how fast I can move.
Yeah, you got most of it good. So, as a reward, I'll give you 2 things. One, the ring actually does have an effect, by the way, that it's not just some random shit ring. It actually does have an ability, which you can be comfortable about.
Well, that might be the case, but it's more funny to think you're just trying to freak me out.
Oh yeah, but that's what the part of the reward is. It has some effect.
Okay.
In addition, roll me a d3.
This is how many bottles of water you're gonna get.
Okay. In the bin that you basically tipped out,
Yeah.
two things got snagged and end up falling into your bag, which we'll find later. They are
Okay.
2. Basically, what would be the best standard D&D healing potion?
Okay.
There's 2 of them, just in the bag, and you'll find them.
Cool. Thank
Who
you.
just threw those away? Is there like sell-by date really near?
Yeah, the rest of eternity is definitely near.
Who threw them away?
You know?
It's
Maybe it was the
simple.
guy that lives in the bin.
Wait, someone lived in the bin?
I've stolen someone's house.
Oh yeah, they were all living in bins.
There was no mention that someone lived in the bin.
Well, yeah, I said like possible homeless people, didn't I?
Yeah, they were
They
like
don't live in bins.
they were like 40.
These ones,
They were
right?
like 40 very shabby-looking ruffians into this alley that the trash rack literally scaled a building and dropped down into, and then scaled the building back to drop down into again to drop out of.
Yeah.
Green bug bomb. No, it's not a bug.
Every time I hear about something new that Trash Rack's done, I'm just amazed. Oh,
So yeah, Trash Rack bursts back into the inn as you guys were about to leave. And what do you say?
Well, I've just said I'm in trouble.
Yep.
does this trouble affect me?
Well, they're coming this way, so yes.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, I can get you out of here really, really quick if you want.
Please don't throw me. Please don't throw me.
Right, I can't get you out of here very quickly.
Wait, I'll put everyone back onto the map screen as well, by the way. So that Jay can have a look at the map.
God, let's see. Oh,
It's the map of the continent you guys are on.
where are we?
You are basically, like, here.
We're like there.
Pretty much, yeah.
And we started in Nereus.
About here. You started about here.
Yeah, right.
You guys haven't
So
moved very far.
I'm so far from Troda.
Yep. It's a big continent.
Oh, God.
All the red information is places you know, basically. Places you
How
guarantee.
big am I?
You are size large, but you're pretty hefty.
Size large. Anyone got like a way to clean this raccoon? Because my second idea is just eat you.
I have a bucket of water.
Hide you in my mouth. One of the many.
One of the many mats. I have a bucket of water. Says the guy behind the says the dwarf behind the bar.
I mean, you can slosh him anyway.
Alright. It's quite nice, actually, Trash Rack. As you get just a bucket of water. Not the bucket, thankfully.
What is this meant to do exactly?
You smell a
You
bit
clean-
nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, now they won't think you've been in bins because you'd smell different. Right? Listen, I'm working on very few ideas right now. I mean, I guess I could would that work on someone else?
That's a good sign.
No, you're not an object.
Sorry, you had to just disappear for a second there. Can I hide behind the bar?
You could try. Are you just gonna run to the back of the...
No, I'm asking the barman, can I hide behind the bar?
Oh, no?
You said there were rooms here, right?
Yeah? Did that not come through? It was a yeah. Okay. It's okay, Laney. Cab, do you have any ideas?
As to what? Sorry.
Currently they're in a crisis. Also, currently Jay and Steph are both muted. So, you've got to help carry this show.
Oh, well, I mean, we're in a bar and she's just come back from the alleyway. Wait, I thought I was going shopping.
Yeah, you guys haven't left yet.
That's the thing. No, okay.
The thing the Trash Rack did took, like, a
I'm
minute.
just gonna put all my natural magic and cloak her. Stand chill at the bar, right? Then, you know, she can't be worried.
Yeah, fair. How much natural magic you put in?
Might as well pump it all. Nothing's happening right now.
Fair. You put your hand on Trashrak's shoulder, and Trashrak disappears.
Easy. Don't be alarmed, my dwarf friend. Have another drink.
I mean, you gotta pay for it.
Of course.
Got
You didn't see anything.
it. Didn't say anything.
Trying to stay as quiet as possible. Sorry about that. Lainey was
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah. So I had to mute myself.
Uh-oh.
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 So, Jay, the part that you just missed was Linus just patted Trashrak on the shoulder, and Trashrak is now invisible.
Alright, I forgot you could do that.
Yeah, it's kind of useless, isn't it? You know.
Okay.
Man, why don't you use that more often?
We always find ourselves in situations where, you know, I just don't really get a chance to.
Have you tried, like, using it on your weapon so that people can't see it?
Oh my god, I could stealth my arrow. That's a good idea.
Hard to dodge when you can't see where the attack's coming from, right?
No. I could get lost though and maybe shoot myself.
Maybe if it's like that weird tentacle bow thing.
Yeah. Or we could use it to make the airship invisible. The future airship that we're going to build.
I can actually imagine that essentially while Trashrak was gone, you guys were just discussing about future construction of an airship. So this seems fine to me, honestly. Okay. How long are you going to stay at the bar, basically?
I don't know, until she feels like she's out of danger, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, Lainey.
Yeah, there's a few minutes pass. Nothing untoward seems to happen. Most of the adventurers just in the bar, still happily just getting drunk at like 1 in the afternoon. No, you can't see any random hoodlums entering.
That's something.
Maybe they made it up so that they'd get turned invisible.
Yeah, so like another 5 minutes pass. Still nothing.
Wow, I guess she's out of danger then. Don't know what she was fussing about. That's what happens when you go and steal other people's bins.
Yeah, it seems like a waste of time, honestly.
Yeah.
What's the day's plan, anyway? What are we doing? Where am I?
Well,
Let's get the orb. Let's get the orb. Let's get the orb. Start getting excited.
Okay.
and also now that we're in a town, I'd like to go past the blacksmith and have you make me some sort of blunt weapon to use.
Lainey doesn't like blunt weapons.
No. I'm so sorry,
It's
guys.
fine, don't worry about it.
She's exhausted and the heat is
Yeah.
really getting to her.
Yeah, and they don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's like, it's uncomfortable, what is happening?
Yeah.
I get you.
Fine, I feel like crying like that.
Yeah, it's like, everyone take 5-minute crying break. But yeah, so Linus wants to go to the blacksmith, which is fair.
I guess I'm going with him because he needs my expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do this in any old order. I don't mind.
You guys want to go to the not shady merchant first, possible?
Yeah.
Before you go anywhere, where's my glaive?
Huh? What?
My big stick with the pointy bit at the end. I was told you stole it.
I genuinely have no idea what you're on about.
I believe you do genuinely have the glaive, Smith. You just might not remember, but you genuinely do have it. You took it to try to cut through the Deathblight goop.
I actually think he left it behind.
Did he?
I didn't keep it. I put it back down. It's not my fault no one grabbed it.
So you lost it.
What? No. I know exactly where it is.
You gonna go get it back?
Not mine. I'm not the one who cares, but it's gone.
Stole my weapon and you've lost it.
Again, it's not lost. You know exactly where it is.
Okay, you stole it and left it behind.
I borrowed it and put it back down next to you.
I was
I mean-
unconscious. How
And
was I
whose fault
supposed to
is
know?
that?
Hey, Bob.
I was knackered. We just fought
Bye,
that
Bob.
blob thing. Oh, bye, Bob.
Yeah, Bob was back and Bob is gone.
Head hit the keyboard. Game over.
Yeah, Bob got to Bob got to his computer and passed out.
It's fine. I'll make you a new one that's like 20 times better. It'll be fine.
Actually, could you make me some gloves?
If they're made of metal, I guess.
Well, I've seen them where, people have things on them, but something that could, I don't know, amplify what I already do. That's your job now.
You want me to make you magnet gloves?
Well, no, because I can already do that.
Is that not amplifying what you do?
No, the fire and the lightning and the drawing the magic from the air.
You do know what gauntlets are, by the way, Josh.
Yeah, I know, but she's not the most intelligent. She's wise-ish. She's not that intelligent of words.
So you want me to make you a pair of gloves that let you punch fire better?
Yeah.
It's
I guess.
not actually that far out. You go, I could probably do that.
Okay, yeah, that seems within the realm's possibility.
You need something to be able to produce the fire or the elements, but that'd be
Yeah,
the
but
hard
that's
thing to
me.
find.
Oh, I have just the thing. Fire up.
To amplify it, you'd need something that could work basically for that.
I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll find something.
Otherwise,
I
you're
would
going to
have
be able to
fun
do a
with
bit
that.
more physical damage on all of those elemental punches, but you'd be doing the same amount of elemental damage.
Mm.
Yeah, but at the moment I don't actually do that much physical damage as well, so
Yeah.
anything to kind of bump it.
What metal would be good for like?
Wait, you mean which cheap metal?
You think Smith half-asses anything he's ever made?
Oh no, I just know the best one you don't have access to.
What I have access
Yeah.
to in my price range?
That's where I was like, price range, I don't think you can afford any Titan steel, and you definitely can't
No.
work with it right now, but that's the best one for that. It's one of the best things, that's literally what it's best at, is exactly
Literally,
this!
Its thing. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'll if you can get me some Titan steel, I'll make you some great ones. If not, I'm gonna have to not work with the best material.
I'm assuming small is screaming still. So,
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yep.
I missed the last couple sentences, sorry.
I said if you can get me some Titan steel, I could make you the best gloves in existence. But if not, I'll have to settle for something less.
I don't think I'm gonna get Titan steel anytime soon, but I'll keep trying. I don't know, might get lucky in those bins.
oh god.
Can't imagine
I'll
Titan
find out.
steel in a bin.
Yeah, but what I do is I find out where the legendary adventurers are staying and see if they've thrown anything out, because they don't care.
They don't have Titan steel. They're not good enough to get Titan steel.
Maybe then I'll find some wargs.
Some wags, yeah, they'll do it.
Jeez. Right, I guess I'll go Go do some smithing shenanigans.
I'm really looking forward to Trash Rack going through the bins in area.
Get me that fire orb, and I'll slap it on those gloves as well if you want.
Brilliant. Guess where I'm going?
You're going to the not at all shady merchant.
Can I bring Dixie?
Sure, you can bring Dixie.
I need someone that can talk.
Talk. Would our newly joined Shadow Elf like to go as well?
Do what? These are a bunch of chaotic nerds right now.
Dixie and I are going to the Shady Merchant to see if we can get that pyromancy orb.
Which I knew nothing about because I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Whereas we're going to the blacksmiths because I have to carve a blunt weapon. And I have to make gloves for a raccoon.
Also, I'd like some metal to replace all the stuff that the raccoon stole.
Didn't steal it. I took it.
That's
You know where it
stealing.
that is technically stealing.
Oh.
I might know where it is, but you didn't ask me for it.
Oh, so if he knows where something is but he doesn't have it, it's fine. But when you know where something is and don't have it, it's my fault and a big problem. Double
It's
standard.
mine. You left it behind. I know exactly where the metal is, and I could give it back.
I actually bought that of a smith. And just took it from me.
Yeah, but he owes me stuff now, so it's fine.
I'm just I can imagine Smith and the Trash Rat going, okay, we're even. Not interacting with the Shadow Elf in any way to this transaction.
Nice.
Why am I? Why do I always end up being the semi-voice of reason in every fucking group, too?
I'm very reasonable, how dare you?
I know, but it's just like...
It's voice of reason, not voice of reasonable prices.
Yeah. Reasonable prices is Dixie.
You're a merchant,
Tiny-
shouldn't you do reasonable prices?
No, I need to make money. Shut up.
Be gone, peasant.
I do reasonable prices as well. Anyway, you need to teach me smithing. I'm
Yep.
going with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's all
Don't
go.
get dead,
Which
you...
has been decided.
Zariel will
Raccoon.
go with Trash Rack because. That's better.
Someone
that's
needs
my
to...
thought.
Stay away from this, you know, the rest of them who are going to go into this horrible, sweaty forge.
Yeah, I can imagine
Yeah.
Zariel wanted to go to the shop because she did say she wanted to go to the shops. So
Yeah.
she'll just buy some random minor trinkets probably when you're there. So it's actually a legit shop, as well as having a shady part. So
Oh, and of course I would have asked for some of the gold so I can actually buy the orb.
Oh yeah, how are we going to split all this
you are
gold up?
currently the one who actually has all the gold. Trash
Why
Rack.
do they
Oh,
have all the
Why
gold?
would she have all the gold?
She's the one that got literally handed in. You just haven't handed it to anyone else yet.
I was doing the talking,
I was literally the one who had the contract.
and I had the conversation.
Yeah.
Of all the people that
There's
we would
nothing.
have trusted with the money, the raccoon is not it.
She's going to trade it for a spare bin.
So who has the gold? Who wants to have the gold, and who wants to give how much to Trash Rack?
We'll give the gold to Baggy.
All the golden baggy.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
All the gold. How much we got?
From that one reward, 500,000 gold.
Fuck me.
You got
But it is
50,000.
6 ways.
You've got 500.
You
got
have to
50.
pay Dixie.
You also got 50 grand from what's it called?
Lloyd Heath.
Lloyd. He gave you 50 grand as well.
Right. So how we split this between the 6 of us?
Alright, so hang on a minute. 500,000
Don't forget we have to pay Dixie, you idiots.
Yeah, I'm
divided
including.
by
Yeah,
half.
do it 6 ways.
Divided by 6. No, that's not a happy number.
Yeah.
say Dixie gets, you know, a bit on the lesser side.
She just glares at you.
Hey,
Very
You can have
poignantly.
some of my cut,
We're
Dixie.
already
I know you.
and we're doing most of the grafting. Your time will come. For now, you are an apprentice to Smith.
Remember, by the way, that she is currently been buying like all the stuff for you guys way cheaper. than...
Oh, have you? Well,
Yeah.
okay, maybe we can figure something
Yeah,
out.
currently you guys have
Like-
got so much shit out of Dixie.
I go across to Dixie and whisper. I say, "It's okay. I'll bump up your cut. Don't
So
worry
what,
about
like,
it."
like 80,000 each, and then we still have a loads left over.
It's Baggy's
Yeah, 'cause
fun.
that's splitting it the 6 ways.
Yeah,
Because
and
then we've got like 66,000 left over.
that's Baggy's fun.
Yeah.
So
That's the
80,000
emergency
each,
fund.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow, my gold has gone up exponentially.
Yeah, that's what happens when you complete a equivalent of a. It'd be. I
It's
said
too
wrong.
big for the slot.
I said wrong last time. It's that quest, but technically wasn't a legendary quest. It was a upper mythic tier quest on the list. So it's the tier just below legendary.
I now have 80,000, 1,878.
It's called 81,000.
Yeah, I'm just being stupid.
80,000 and 1,000.
You know why? It's 'cause I typed it wrong like a retard.
And how much was left over for Baggy?
What's he gonna do with it, though? He's just gonna keep it safe as an emergency
It's,
fund.
yeah, it's the emergency fund.
66,000 or something, I think is what they said. Was it?
Yeah, 66 for Baggy. So that's like the emergency.
That's a
fund.
good number for Baggy.
Yeah.
We all had 80,000.
There we go, emergency fund. I've wrote it on my sheet. It's real awkward because technically, I guess I'd have to bag up that segment of money and have it separate because all my stuff's in Baggy anyway.
Yeah. By the way, who did you include the 50,000 that Lloyd gave you?
No, I did not even consider that bit. Oh, fuck me.
We'll sort that out later on the side. Away from prying eyes.
You guys currently are just divvying all this money up in the middle of the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, well that's fine, you know.
Most of them are pissed, to be fair. So.
How much is around, though, for everyone in the guild?
There's like 40 people and it's like a gold each. Be a bit more of a gold each actually, because Adventurers Guild.
40 gold?
Be closer to 60.
Split the difference, go 50.
Come on, you old dwarf scoundrel.
Why didn't you try to persuade him?
You know, because, like, there's some people who won't drink.
No, there's not.
I bought him a drink already.
I don't know. 12.
There's no point me trying to persuade. I'll get disadvantage.
Yeah.
And even though I've got a good persuasion,
Not
it,
not quite. You're gonna have to pay full price for the drinks. If any of the others want to buy you around, though, it's fair. But I know you've got the money because I just handed it to you.
I know, but like you're gonna have to make me do math.
Good. It'll be funny.
Dixie gets another 10,000 off of me.
Hey.
You know she got an equal share, right?
Yeah, she did just get an equal share.
Shh.
Yeah.
I don't care. She's been doing a lot of good deals for us, so
Man. Bet you never made this much in your previous job, Dixie. God,
No, I didn't. You're right.
Maybe you could get a hotel soon again.
Yeah, I could probably buy a new hotel.
maybe you could franchise.
Maybe.
Have a hotel in every place we've been.
Yeah.
Well, then I have to hire staff.
I mean,
Well, when we retire from adventuring, we'll probably be looking for jobs.
retire.
speak for yourself.
So
You should know adventurers don't retire. They
just
either
die.
go missing or they die.
To your knowledge, Smith, only one adventurer has ever retired,
Yeah.
and he's now
There's
the
only-
head of the entire adventurers. Like,
Yeah. Only one adventurer has ever retired.
That is bad odds.
Yes. Do you know what's out there? You've travelled, haven't you?
Yes, but in my line of business, you know,
Smugglers have
you end,
more
up, you end
common.
up retiring.
Smugglers have a higher retiring rate than
Yeah.
adventurers. It's not an amazingly high rate, but it is higher than adventurers.
You know, we don't
At
have.
least-
We don't,
At
don't
least
smuggle
2 people have
goods
survived,
past
have retired from smuggling.
Yeah.
Smuggling's an easier job to retire from. All you need is to smuggling something real good once, and you're fine.
I have a
Yeah.
question for you then, Jamie.
Yo.
Does the gold have the weight that it normally does?
I've never cared about gold weight. It's
Alright, because other than that, or we're all over encumbered.
Even I'm over encumbered with this gold.
yeah. That's why I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
care about gold encumbrance for like currency. I barely even use like encumbrance rules.
Yeah.
I only use it in case of like I'm trying to lift a building and carry it with me. Levels of encumbrance.
Yes, no lifting buildings, Jamie.
I haven't lifted any buildings. I lifted an artillery platform. That wasn't a building.
I could lift a building.
Yeah, you actually probably small building. Yeah. You probably could have lifted the town hall that you guys were in. You'd have decent odds of that one, Smith.
Nice.
It was basically
Yeah.
made of sticks and shit. So.
Let's see.
Yeah, so which one do you want to go first? I'm assuming we want to go to the shop first because I imagine then Trash Rack will go to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Trash Rack, Zariel, and Dixie are going to the indicated merchant.
Is it girls' night?
Apparently.
Yes.
Yo, let's go.
Apparently it is girls' night. And the boys
Boys' night up at the forge.
are all going to go and find the blacksmith. Which won't be that hard
Typical.
to find, so. Maybe on the
Smith
edge.
can't find it, that'll be bad.
It's not even a roll, it's on the edge of the military quarter.
Smith just has an innate sense of where the forge
You
is
can
at all
smell it.
time.
Jerry can smell it, actually.
Yeah. It's not even a joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Brimstone.
No, it's not a volcano.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
it's
I
lost
just like the
hell.
word.
So yeah, Dixie, Trash Rack, and Zariel will head off to the shop that you were indicated, which was like 5 doors down or something.
Yeah.
As you all step out into the street, would everyone like to make me a perception check, please?
Yeah.
This is the one time you're all together
Perception,
before
so-
you bugger off.
Hearing?
No, not hearing.
Smell?
Smell?
Wow, I got my first roll.
Smell, I'll give it you for this one.
Yo, didn't matter.
21, okay.
My attention span is perfect. I don't know what you guys are on about.
Okay. You don't notice anything. None of you.
Really?
That's always a good
21?
sign.
Over the 21.
Okay.
So yeah, seems fine. And you guys are like trying off into other directions essentially. So it's not very, as I say, the shop isn't too far down the street from your Trash Rack. It is, God, what would it be? 800 yards ish.
Okay.
To this like fairly well-to-do looking merchant shop.
Cool.
It literally has not got a particularly fancy name. It's literally like Harry's Boutique or something like that. It's nothing crazy. I mean,
Harry's Big House.
it'd be Harry's General Store. It is a general store. So.
Cool.
So yeah, Are you gonna go in? It's like just decent, like clean, nothing too special about it. Okay, so
No weird marks on the doors.
doesn't seem to be immediately cursed.
Cool.
So you enter into this. Honestly, yeah, quite nice. Imagine literally like old-timey Western style, like general store. You know, there's like
Yeah.
just bits of like this. There's just food storage in places, which has decent price like range on it. There's weapons in one section, clothes, pretty much anything that's just general purpose stuff is in this room.
Yeah.
And behind the counter, essentially, reading essentially some sort of book, is a fairly slim demonoid. Essentially. I've got a pair of glasses on. Ordinary, like, just worker clothes. A bit better quality than you'd expect from just a general peasant or something like that. He's got fairly decent clothes, but they're nothing. He's not a noble or anything, and it's not a uniform, notably, which is actually notable in this country because nearly everyone's clothing is a uniform of some description. So the bell rings, and he looks up at us. Ah, hello. What can I do for you today?
We're looking for some red rock.
Ah, Red Rock, you say? He tips up his glasses slightly. And where would you have heard about that?
About 5 doors that way.
Ah, the Adventurers Guild. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I do happen to have a very fine one on the down low, of course. And he reaches down under the counter and raises up a basically a black, not steel because you obviously be able to tell, but it's a black metal box, completely sealed, like big, massive lock on the front, very weighty. Like imagine a kind of a safe, but with a normal box lid instead of a safe door.
Yeah,
and a handle on top. Fairly small, like about would be a good description, honestly. I'm trying to think what would be a good gauge of size. You know those little green melons you buy?
Yeah.
About that size. That's what the box size is.
Okay. Cool.
It's like, so, why do you want some kind of red rock if I were to divulge it?
Why would anyone want red rock? Power.
At least you're honest. So, you want me to open it, or do you willing to take me at my word that this is in
Well,
here?
I would rather see it.
Okay.
Shh, Rainy.
He puts his hand underneath the counter again and brings up 2 heavy leather gauntlets and a big, basically, welding mask.
Mm-hmm.
Puts them on quickly and goes, okay. Brace yourself and look quickly. This will only be open for a moment. And he slaps the visor down and he goes and unlocks and opens the box. Will you be staring directly at it? Dixie and Zariel are basically just going to be stepping a bit back from you, and they're going to be like covering themselves so they won't have any problems.
Is she smart enough? No. Of course she's gonna stare at it.
Okay.
I know that's bad.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So I was going, would you like to have a roll, or would you just like to fail? Okay. So he opens it. The top of the lid comes off, and the other part, actually the front section, folds down with like a clang. And inside, you see just a burning red light, and a wave of heat just smacks into you with almost a physical force. Make me a con save, please.
I'll try. Lainey's playing with my mouse.
Oh, and a dex save, actually. A dex save and a con save.
Con and dex.
Hey!
That's really good. Lainey, look at what you got. You got a nat 20. Well done.
And a 19 as well, actually.
Yeah. Wow.
Lady's good at rolling. Lady, I told you, future barbarian right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do manage to avoid the worst of the eruption of pyromancy that essentially comes out of it.
Mhm.
So you are only taking... Do you have any fire resistance, by the way?
No.
Because this ignores level
I
1
don't
fire.
think so.
This ignores level 1 fire resistance, essentially.
Well,
That's all that would matter.
Even if I-
So.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I know you don't have level 2, it was just in case you had level 1.
Yeah, that's a picture of you.
Okay. So halve that, because you passed. You take 42 points of fire damage.
Damn. Okay.
And you have some... You managed to avoid the worst of it. You, like, dove a bit and, like, put your arm up to protect your face. So you've managed to take through the worst of it. But you're a bit charred in certain places as the droid, like, quickly snaps the box back shut. You did see... Actually, make me a perception check. Sight-based. You
Lainey,
passed
what
well
have
enough
you
to not
just
get...
written?
Average. 24, yeah. You see quite clear... You're rolling really well. Lainey's good at rolling, everybody.
You,
So, Meg, how have they managed to get that so quickly? 53. But yeah, you managed to quite clearly see the outline of a big, broken up chunk of rock about the size of a melon.
Yeah.
As expected. Looks like it was chipped off of something big. I'll give you with a 24.
Mhm.
But yeah, blood red crystal is the main part.
Yeah. Perfect. That's a shiny rock.
So, that enough proof to you? We
Yeah.
do sell some anti-burn cream over there if you're interested as well.
Nah, I can shake this off.
If some of your fur actually falls off. If you had
It's fine. Yeah, literally shake it off.
Yeah. So yeah,
What are you?
I don't know, but if you... a lot of these, I don't even know how you make a few of these symbols, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, she's written it out like some decent HTML. Or
Yeah.
something. Like the top one looks like code.
It really does look like a... Lady's coding a game mid-session.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, it is basically exactly what you're looking for, as far as you can tell. You don't really know what it would look like, but if you were to imagine something would be a pyromancy rock, that looks about right.
Lainey, don't eat my wire, please. Don't eat the wire. I don't want you to electrocute yourself. Lainey, let go. She is not happy about that.
Let her bite something else. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, zappy, zap, zap.
So yeah, trash track.
Yeah.
How are you interacting now? You've seen evidence of it?
How much you want him?
Well, these are very rare. Like, insanely
I am
rare.
so sorry she pulled the headphone out. I didn't.
It's fine, apart from the incredibly high-pitched noise, which is probably only going to injure me, you will be fine. Well, they're incredibly rare.
She is now on the floor. I have no idea what anyone said for the last 2 minutes.
Oh, you can't actually hear us either.
No, she pulled my headphones out.
Ah, right. I say it's fine. Apart from the very high-pitched noise, it's all fine.
I'm so sorry.
You might need to adjust your mic slightly because it has gone to a like crazy high-pitched noise in the background of you speaking.
Oh, I don't hear any of that.
I know. I can tell because of my ears.
Yeah.
He has special ears.
Yeah, it's special ears. Goblin ears.
Fuck you,
Moria goblin ears.
Moria Goblin ears.
Here, fucking skeleton drop at 10,000 feet, you know?
Is that any better?
Much better, thank you.
Okay.
It's still vaguely there, but it's not as painful.
Okay. Sorry.
It's fine.
Don't be sorry, it's just his ears.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the GM.
His ears aren't important.
Yeah, so...
Oh, don't worry, I will be sending in the sheep.
Yeah. First of all, what would you offer? How much are you offering?
I'm just gonna nudge Dixie. As in I don't know how to do these things.
Dixie just looks at you as like a give him a starting offer at least first, and I'll work from there.
10,000 gold?
He laughs. Very, very obvious rocket laugh. You're kidding, right?
Hey, don't ask, don't get.
Well, I did ask for it, I suppose. Well, since you're evidently new at this, how about we have a starting at... $125,000.
And then look at the sheep.
Sheepishly.
Yeah.
Basically, the sheep is going... You are basically... Here's the thing, how I'm going to do this. So I don't just roleplay haggling with myself.
Oh yeah.
I will let you do some of the haggling, but you'll be using Dixie's persuasion,
Okay.
which I need to get my calculation out for Dixie's persuasion.
Because she's insane.
Yes. Well, I need to remember what level she is the main thing, because she has expertise in it. So I need to know what her proficiency modifier is. Okay. Okay. So basically, you're going to have to start haggling down the price. But you'll basically be using Dixie's modifiers for any rolls for it. And Dixie's modifier is a very comfortable 23 bonus.
Crap.
She's got 40 and she's got a 4 proficiency bonus
Yeah.
times 2 for expertise. So 23.
40,000.
100,000.
50.
90.
55.
I could sell this to someone else, you realise.
Yeah. But I want you to sell it to me.
Then be a bit more of this. 85.
No.
Well, okay.
60,000.
Roll me persuasion using Dixie's modifier.
So plus 23, yeah?
Yeah. 36.
Solid number, isn't it?
It's not bad. 70,000 final offer.
What about friends and family discount?
You're not friends
We're
or
friends
family.
now.
You're not
Yeah,
friends
but
or
we're friends
family.
now.
Also,
But
my
we're
family.
friends now.
Also, my family tried to kill me last time I saw them.
Why? What happened?
Ah, it's a long story.
I've got time.
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that makes me sad.
funny that. I'd rather like to get back to my book.
He'll,
What
he'll
about-
tell you the story for 80,000.
Yeah.
What about 69?
No.
Yeah, bad joke.
Yes. I don't know. I enjoyed the joke, but they're not going to say. Yeah, 70,000 final offer.
Okay. Deal.
Pleasure doing business. And he hands over Well, he proffers you towards it, but he's holding his other hand out for the 70,000.
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Kinda.
Do I get to keep the box?
Yes, you do get to keep the box.
Thank you. Right, I'm gonna take the gold out, put one hand on the box.
Fucking Rocket Raccoon got the bloody box.
Little box feels warm to your touch.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah. And yeah, do you actually hand over the gold, by the way? You're trying to, like, cheat him in some way.
I'm not gonna try and cheat because, you know, my sleight of hand is not fantastic.
Yeah, and his is very good for reference.
Yeah.
And also, I'll give you this as a freebie. He can tell if you've cheated him. So yeah, you hand over the 70,000 and he hands you over the box. He goes, "Pleasure doing business." Now, if you did anything else, be fine to browse.
You guys need anything? Do we need potions?
There are some health potions there. They're nothing too special. They're basically like... They're good healing potions, but they're not like the ones that the Shadow Elf can make.
Okay.
Yeah, just see what else he's got on the shady side of business. Or any other things like that.
Have you got anything else interesting?
Well, I have a few bits and
Right.
pieces. What kind of things would you be after?
Special metals or the elf likes his herbs.
I don't have any herbs. You have to go to the alchemist for that. We just don't stock them here. Outside of just, cooking herbs, at least. Let's see if he has anything. He has one other thing, apparently, on the shady side of business. I rolled very low, because I was actually going, how many things did he have? So he has one thing.
One thing. Don't know why.
Doesn't even matter how hard I try. Damn it, I got a 2. So it's not great.
You keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh,
No
okay.
Titan steel, sorry.
He's definitely not Titan Steel. Even with a 20, he wouldn't get a Titan Steel. Would probably consider as extremely shady goods, though. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, black market.
Yeah.
Stolen off the walk themselves. It's hot.
Okay, he does have one thing, which is... actually, at least, while it's not amazing, it's actually not too bad for you guys. So, what he does bring out is... Give me a second, I just need to get the name of it. Okay. It is a small chunk, about the same size as the crystal you just bought, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
of a bright green metal.
Ooh.
Kind of still in the shape of a rock. It's not worked in any way, but it's identifiably a metal, and it has a weird property about it that you can tell just by looking at it.
Yeah.
It's seeming to just be a void. Would be the best description of it. Like, it's pushing other magic away from it.
Oh, some sort of anti-magic metal.
Do you know what this is?
I haven't a clue.
This right here is Abolisher.
I'm sorry, what did you call that? Because I had a ball of shit.
This is a ball of shit. No, Abolisher.
Abolisher.
Yep. This is the Green Dragon's pretty fine metal. Ladyship, the Empress. So, this little chunk here, that's all you're gonna find in this city. Took me a fairly hard time to get it.
And how much are you wanting for that?
Just for this, it's unworked. It was tricky to get, but not even close to that crystal you got there. Call it 10,000.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Pleasure doing business. And
Yes, I did just use up all my money.
yeah, I thought you did. Hey, it's
We're
weird.
rich. Goodbye, money.
Yeah.
I mean, you're called Trash Rack. It wouldn't make sense for you to have money.
Exactly.
You don't have money, you
Oh.
have bin.
We now have special order metal.
Yep.
Yeah, I might fucking need that metal to put that orb in your gauntlets. What the fuck?
I'll say one thing about it as well. You guys already had some.
What?
In
Oh,
the
yeah,
shop
we did,
with you.
don't we?
It's Zariel's gauntlet is made of that same material.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Which it may be the reason why Shadow's not allowed to touch it.
Oh my god, is she Thanos confirmed?
Not confirmed.
Not yet. You need to get a Titan Steel gauntlet and make gems of each of the natural magics to do that.
We can't give her that amount of power.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Well,
Consider what she does with the current amount of power.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Gonna leave and go to the blacksmith. Of course, all these things have gone in the loot bag,
Yeah.
so they're out of sight.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh no.
You don't notice anything. And
Fine.
you comfortably make your way to the blacksmith. Now, Smithy. This is basically this will be you spend about 10 minutes in the shop, so it'll be about 5 minutes into them doing whatever
Yeah.
in the smithy when Trash Rat can come in. So, unsurprisingly, it takes a couple minutes, but not too long to find the blacksmith. It's mostly, honestly, just walking. The Shadow Wolf has been in this kind of town before, and Linus definitely has. And most of them are fairly similar in how they're set up. So you guys know that probably the best place to look for it will probably be close to the barracks, essentially.
Okay.
The best way to find the smithy. And
Just past the tailor, round the corner from the food stall.
Yep.
There's the barracks.
and you find the blacksmith.
Right.
It's a
Oh.
big. It's not like a little blacksmith shop. This one. This is a massive blacksmith's on the industrial kind of grade. It is worked by about 60, 70 people. Because this is a military blacksmith.
Ooh.
Most of them working with like fairly normal materials, but you can possibly imagine they might have some better stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
But mostly it's just like new swords, new bits of armor, repair builds, that kind of stuff.
Mm.
Because it is obviously you're in a military base. So.
You know, gotta go in. Gotta be polite about getting to use the forge. And once I've been granted use of the forge, I'll very loudly be like, and anyone who's fed up of making the same thing over and over, you feel free to join in on this.
So yeah. So I'm assuming you go and look for a person who seems to be in charge.
Yep.
Honestly, roll me perception. I want to see how good you are. Perception or insight, whichever one's better.
One of them is significantly better.
Yeah, you find a man who looks like he's in charge. You can tell by the number of burns on him.
You look like the kind of man who's on charge.
I'm the captain in charge of the smithy.
Right.
What you
I,
need?
I need to use the forge, if that's at all alright. Got a couple things I need to do while I'm here. Gotta make this guy a new weapon. Points at Cav. I gotta teach this guy how to make weapons. Points at Shadow Health. And I
Never
gotta
said
make.
weapons. Just
I
said
mean-
basic smithing.
I mean, yeah, I gotta teach him how to smith things. When it's gonna be weapons. And I also have to make a pair of gauntlets that can harness the power of flame. You know, normal Friday. Saturday? What day is it?
Monday.
Monday. Damn it.
He has a, he's gonna actually just roll something. He's gonna take a second. Oh, he held his composure quite well. He's a captain, I suppose. So done. What the hell do you want to do in my smithy?
You know, make a weapon, teach someone how to do basic forging, and make a pair of gauntlets that can harness the power of flame.
Right, okay,
I mean, if you got any, like, fancy metals knocking around or want to, like, join in, you know, the more the merrier.
roll me persuasion.
Although sometimes I guess too many cooks spoils the broth.
Oh no. Yeah, it'll help. I'm sure of it.
No thanks, we're on duty.
Oh. Oh, come on. I'm sure you can help out a little bit. Or you have someone who's needs a little bit more instruction.
We are soldiers, boy. Yeah,
Nope.
no help.
Oh. Yes,
But
all the teaching done for me.
we will allow you to use one of the forges over there. If you pay the hiring fee, of course.
Alright, how much is that?
100 gold.
Also, how you got any fancy metals? Because I wasn't joking about that, but
Roll me persuasion again.
Can I help?
Pixie, where are you?
I'll give Shadow Elf give Smith advantage, not the other way around.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's not terrible, honestly, for you. We have a few, but they're requisitioned already. But yes, 100 gold, and you can use the one in the corner. You get it for the day.
Alright, there you go, 100 gold. Also, I guess make sure that none of the people who don't want to get... Make sure people who don't want to get burned don't come close.
Good to know. And he just, like, shouts out some orders to a few in the, to a few other people working in, like, that kind of area. It's like, it seems like a little public section of the, smithy. And he just, like, gestures a few of them to, like, move the hell away from the very corner, which is what one you've got. You've literally got the back corner.
Well, let's see how this goes, huh?
Yeah.
I pull out the scrap metal I have. I have all this to work with. What can we do?
Let's see what metals he got here.
Bunch of crap.
That is a bunch of crap.
For your point of view, Smith, it's a bunch of crap. It's workable.
10 scrap, 1 copper, and bronze.
I do need to, like, at some point figure out how this weighty sword was made. I guess I also do still technically to have 2 whites worth of legally distinct bronze
You do.
to make stuff with.
Indeed you do. And the Shadow Elf does have some actual bronze.
Yeah.
And, honestly, the materials to make more bronze.
I guess, how do you feel about bronze for your finesse bludgeoning weapon, but I can't remember what we decided it would be.
I don't think we did. Is the thing.
I think someone suggested something and you were like, that at work.
Oh no, I remember. I said the freaking chain with a ball on the end, not a flail.
Yeah, that's the one.
They're like the rope dart, but
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
thing. I'd say
That's
that'd
what
work.
I'm
That'd work.
That's what I'm making them at the moment. Do you think bronze would work with that? What was the property of this weird bronze?
That bronze that you had, I can't remember the property honestly. It was in the weapon. Its property is in the weapon.
Right.
I think it was like it just uses double the strength for damage. I think it was. It's got extra weight to it essentially.
Yeah, it had like extra heft or something.
Yeah, it's heft. I can't remember the exact one, but it was something like that. Let's see if it was in the magic item chat.
I was just checking myself. I don't think it is. It might be on my
Yeah, it might be in your
My
character.
character
It
sheet.
might be in your character sheet. It's not in the magic item chat.
yeah. safely say, no, I didn't write it down.
Well, shit.
Whoops.
I believe that was its ability anyway. Was that it was extra weight? Oh yeah, it was like it counts as double its normal weight, but you also get to you double the strength. If you're using strength for the weapon, you double the bonus you get.
Yeah, so no, I do not want to use that for a finesse weapon.
It's not great for a finesse weapon, yeah.
Mm. You know what? It's fine. We got some bronze.
I think I managed to buy one iron bar without trash stealing it from me.
No, because they literally nicked all of it that was in your bag.
But I went and bought another bar off of the guy.
No, he only had
I
two.
know.
He had two. They nicked it after you got all the stuff. Because you bought the bar originally. And then you went back and bought another one.
I think I used all the kitchen knives that I have. And all the kitchenware that was steel. Did I use the cobalt alloy stovetops yet?
I don't think so, actually. I don't think you've used the stove tops for anything.
Could melt down the stovetops. Yeah, that's probably fine. I technically still have all the hide of the carp as well. Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of nonsense.
You have a lot of random shit.
Yeah.
You also have a shit ton of gold if you want to use that.
I'm not making them a weapon out of gold. God, it's
Pimp
too
mace!
soft. Too soft a metal.
Oh no, you can use it as an alloy. You can alloy it into something.
What's cobalt good for? What's cobalt about?
Cobalt, I think, is good at conducting electricity. I believe it's blue.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, cool. We'll make a cool blue thing.
It's blue. I think it's its main one. It has a property, but it's nothing. Like,
This is an alloy anyway, so it's probably not got the property.
Yeah.
I'll make his weird little chain thing with that, and I'll take the shadow elf to the side and I'll have him make some other links for the chain, and then probably throw them away because they're not very good. But he's learning, and that's the important part.
Okay. Shadow Elf, I need you to make a smithing tools check with advantage because you're getting help from Smith.
Yeah.
Okay. What? I'm guessing that's a
Strength.
dex. Strength.
Smithing is very rarely going to be dex.
All right. Even making a finesse thing.
Yeah.
All right.
It's blacksmithing.
As long as you can argue your case, you could probably use most things.
18. Honestly, you do a pretty good job.
Job I'm helping. You know what? Those links will go in the weapon.
I thought you actually had Smith's tools, by the way.
Yeah, I do. I don't think you can click on them in this
Oh yeah, no, you can.
on D&D Beyond.
Oh, in D&D Beyond.
No.
Fuck knows.
Uh,
I don't know.
Plus
Shit about
my
Proficiency, which I think is 4, plus
Yeah.
1 because it's a magic set of smithing tools, because obviously.
plus 5 onto that.
Yeah, 23. Not bad. They're pretty good.
It's pretty good. Nice
Yeah.
25. Yeah, no, they're getting used in the weapon.
Nice.
Why? What was going to happen if I didn't do a good job?
I would have made you do it over and over again until you did.
Or you ran out of metal, one of the two.
Yeah.
Fair point.
I mean, you learn things through repetition, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's the only point.
I was planning on breaking down your metals to see what good alloys I could make, maybe. With my knowledge of alchemy.
I mean,
I just-
yeah.
I just don't know how all the metals break down.
Well,
I
this,
may need some pointers from you then.
from my understanding, this is some cobalt alloy. It has cobalt in it. I don't know what the other thing is. I'm gonna be honest. I've not really tried to figure it out.
Well, I could look into it.
Oh, that that was the other metal. I remember just like, what was the other metal in the cobalt?
right.
I remember
You know
what
what?
it is.
We call that in this business using your initiative. 10 points.
Thank you.
I remember what the property was, by the way, of the stove. Because it's actually very appropriate, because I remember what they actually put in them. The cobalt's not giving them their property, it's the other thing that's giving their property.
Ye-
When you reach 100 points, you get a cash in a Smith freebie.
Oh. I'll keep
He's
that in
10% of
mind.
the way
then.
there, that's pretty good! It's like a Waterstones gift card.
Yeah. Smith says, making all of that up on the spot.
I believe it, yeah. But yeah, Smith, because you actually have got some chain links here, which you can use, which are decent, you can have a go at making Linus's chain mace. I can't remember the actual name of it, but
Did I want a mace?
it's basically going to be like a metal ball on the end of a chain. I said that would count as a finesse blunt weapon.
Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah. We were going with the old
I was trying to
Witch King mace.
Oh no, it's not a flail. It's not a flail.
No, I know.
You've got advantage, Smith, because of the material made by Shadowell.
There we go, much better.
37. Yes, you make a very good one. For reference, by the way, as you find out while smithing, the other metal in this cobalt ally is tungsten. And you find that out quite easily while smithing. Because it's a bitch to melt.
Yep.
You got it's
made
fireproof, basically.
The other one's tungsten. Oh shit, this is great. I can use this for the fire up. What's left of it, at least.
You've used all of it, unfortunately.
All of the worktop on this? Hot damn.
Yeah,
All the
it was
stove.
like, it wasn't a huge worktop. It was like
Damn it.
it was like the top of it. You know, the top of an oven that you could take off and clean.
Yeah.
It was that basically.
We need tungsten.
But yeah, you make that with it. What kind of abilities were you going for? You're getting a +3 weapon, by the way, because you rolled well enough. What
Don't
kind
know.
of properties are you trying to get into?
You-
What would Smith
listen,
go? This is a
what-
cool idea.
Well, Smith would go, this is a cool idea. Well, Smith, if it was just had no chain, would have been like, a returning weapon seems cool. But this has a chain, he can return it himself. And honestly, you know what would be cooler instead? If he could control the chain.
Okay. Right. So, someone write this down because I'm going to give the stats for this weapon. So,
I ain't writing this down, this is on
Cap,
cards
you're
as
up.
well.
Yeah, alright.
so.
Right.
This is a... I'm going to have to look up the fucking name of the weapon. Give me a second. Ninja ball and chain weapon.
Can't we just call it the Smith Special?
Fuck it, it's got a sickle attached to it as well because Smith felt fancy.
Yeah,
because
kunai and chain.
pretty much. Kasarigama is the main reason, is the one I can find as the name, which is basically the right. But you'll be using it spelled like that. I know it's mainly called that because of the camera attached to it, but still. Yeah, that is the weapon. It is a +3 weapon. It has the reach property. It has the finesse property. And it has the flame resistant property. The flame resistant property is pretty much, it's just gonna be harder for like people with significant amounts of fire magic to just melt it, essentially. It can be done, it just takes a bit more effort. In addition, it'd be tungsten Karasagama. It has, you can basically use it as a grapple line, because Smith wanted you to be able to control the chain. So basically, you can swing it up to things. With your using this property, you can increase its length further. It's got the reach property for the purposes of dealing damage, but it's got 20 feet in terms of using it as like a grapple line. Okay. In addition, obviously, it being a finesse weapon, it has to have a damage stat, and it's going to deal 1d10 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
What else would be a good one for it? Here's a fun one. As a reaction, you can, if you are hit by a projectile, so it has to be a physical projectile, so like a rock, an arrow, something like that. You can use your reaction to increase your AC by 4. As you basically like flick the chain so it interposes itself with the projectile.
Okay.
I'd say that's a decent stuff for a 37.
Right, check that.
Kasarigama, plus 3 weapon reach, finesse, flame resistance, can use the grapple line, 20 feet, 1d10 bludgeoning. If hit by a physical projectile, can use reaction to increase AC by 4. Yeah, possibly causing the attack to miss. So yeah. So yeah. That's your weapon. Pretty good.
Sweet. I'll try to add that into my sheet.
Yeah. Reach, by the way, means that it's got a standard range of 10 feet, by the way, when it says, like, stuff. But it still counts as a melee weapon.
Right.
So yeah. You make it, and by the time you finish making it, Trash Rack shows up with the other girls in tow.
Brilliant. Do I see them straight away, or do I need to ask?
I don't think you need to ask to see Smith, honestly. It's kind of obvious.
As he's singing and cheering away, smashing metal.
Doing good work, honestly.
Walk on over, bring out the chunk of fancy metal and go, got your gift.
Ah! Get away!
Huh?
It just feels bad for you, Shadow, because none of you actually, other than the ones who are in the store, none of you know what the metal is because you couldn't identify it. But for you, Shadow, it just looks like bad.
Alright, it's green stuff.
You do identify it as this. You do identify it as the same metal that's in Zariel's gauntlet, by the way, Smith. You don't even need to roll for that.
That's the same stuff that's in Zariel's gauntlet.
Yes, and she can keep that away from me too.
Well, I got that and take
I
a
would-
box.
I'm not working that stuff, Smith. You do that your damn self.
Shadow, I imagine it's the other end of the smithy by this point, and everyone's like just looking concerned. It's like, what the hell is happening? All the soldiers.
That metal and me don't agree.
Okay.
I'm saying that so everyone hears.
Oh, they're aware. They have just confused most of the soldiers that are on smithing duty.
Fine, he's allergic.
Okay. Yeah, they all just grumble. Yeah, fair enough. And yet, there's a small black
Right.
metal box put in front of you as well.
So,
It's pretty bright.
right.
I wouldn't just stare at it.
You,
Brush his burnt fur.
yeah, roll perception, Smith. Sight-based. Or smell-based, actually, in this case, I'd count.
Doesn't matter.
12.
It's solid 12.
Yeah, you can, yeah, the trash rack looks a bit charred.
Man, you look a bit charred. What happened?
It's a ball of fire. That's what happened.
You know? Yep. That tracks.
Does she put the metal away?
Still on the table.
It's just there.
I don't know what you're worried about.
You can tell as well, Smith, it's got like the weird... Anyone who looks at it can tell it's got the weird, like, void feeling around it of no magic. So it just feels weird to the rest of you. For Shadow Wolf, it's like bad. For the rest of you, it's like it's just weird.
Right. Hmm. So, we might need some, highly fire resistant things if it's gonna singe you like that. You got any, tungsten knocking about?
I don't think so. What's tungsten?
It's metal.
Oh, well, I have this. Takes out all of the iron, which is also in the bin now. It's just
Takes
bin
out
of
an iron bin full of random crap.
Right.
Can I tap the nearest person?
What do you want? Civilian?
Sorry. By any chance, you have some tungsten for sale?
Ask the boss.
So where is he? Oh yeah. Yeah.
you know who the boss is.
I know.
He gives you a quizzical look as he saw you talking to his boss, like. Oh, it
Sorry,
wouldn't say
I
boss,
didn't
actually
see where
say the
he-
captain. That's the captain.
I just didn't see where they went. Sorry. It's okay. Carry on. Good luck. Help on yourself.
Roll perception, Shadow Elf. Actually, roll perception, everyone. For this, because it's funny. Hearing based.
18.
Yeah, you definitely hear it, Smith. Trash Rack hears it. Shadow Elf hears it. Linus? Cav?
Snake?
You still muted,
Snake! Snake!
This is
bud. He's dead.
this day that we will remember Smith for his noble sacrifice.
What do you mean, Smith? He's fine.
Oh wait, no, wrong one.
It's Linus that got him. Yeah, it literally is just for a funny joke anyway, so you all just hear, damn tourists. So yeah, you find the
Yeah.
captain.
Hi. I
You're
was
back.
wonder-
What do you want?
I wonder if you have any tungsten for sale.
Tungsten? We've got a bit in the back. Why? What do you need it for?
Whatever they're making.
He glances over. Ugh. 10 gold a bar. Take a maximum of 5 bars.
Okay. And them 50 gold.
He immediately puts it into like a box. Not on him, he puts it into a like separate box. And you're going to go grab 5 bars of tungsten?
I'll ask him which one's the tungsten, because it's obviously... I'm not sure what metals are what yet.
He just sighs to himself. Corporal! Some
Oh,
little,
I'm learning.
some little corporal runs up. Take this idiot round back and show him what tungsten is. We've got commissions to do. And the little ferrous soldier, a bit skinny, runs round back and goes, okay, this one's tungsten.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about the captain. He's on. There's been a lot of movement, so he's got a lot of. The higher ups are sending a lot of orders through him.
Okay, I mean, if you ask, big fellow over there, he might be able to help.
No. It's the orders specifically are. It's got to be the soldiers doing the work. You know, can't have anyone who is outside potentially sabotaging it.
Oh, Smith's way too proud to ever make shoddy work.
Tell that to the general.
Well, I'll ask. I'm gonna see if I can even pick up the bar.
Nope. Tungsten's very heavy. I was actually gonna get you to do a strength check anyway.
Yes, I'm going to have to get Smith now. Smith!
Roll perception, hearing based, Smith, with disadvantage. You don't hear anything. The sounds of hammers and sizzling metal is too loud.
For fuck's sake. Wander out. Go across, tap Smith with a bit of my I use my natural magic and tap him on the shoulder and beckon him across.
Yeah. I guess I'm just in the line of work where following strange shadows is normal now.
Yeah.
Man, this will definitely get me killed one day as I just follow the shadow in question.
Well, you can see me because I'm tapping you on the shoulder to attract you in my direction.
No, I'll head on over. Yeah, what's up? What's poppin'?
I can't lift the tungsten. I bought 5 bars of it. It's over there.
Yeah, it's real heavy.
Also, we need to maybe talk to the captain and maybe convince him that you don't ever do shoddy work and help these people out a bit.
I wish to say, Bob, it wasn't the captain, the general.
General,
Is
sorry.
what?
That's
My-
my bad for.
Would you?
my work can and always will speak for itself. I don't need to
Smith,
say anything.
if you actually say the general, Smith,
Mhm.
roll me history.
I
Now,
don't know.
something
Never.
tugging at your brain at the word general,
General.
but it's not there. You go, might be hungry. He'll come back to me later.
Yeah. It could be anyone. Maybe I was thinking of general convenience store because I'm hungry.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. You do eat a lot now.
Yeah. My appetite grows when I grow. I have a lot of mouths to feed.
Well, I can maybe persuade him to watch your work and see that you're not going to do shoddy work for him.
I mean, I guess. Whatever.
I mean,
As long as he doesn't get in the way.
Okay, actually, Smith, that should have been an advantage for you, actually, the history check.
Advantage.
No.
Nope.
Oh shit, actually, yeah, that was supposed to be the thing. Yeah. It's just, I guess, yes, you're hungry. There's like, there's something, it's like, you know that niggling feeling? It's like, you've forgotten something, you know you've
I
forgotten
should
something.
know it, but I don't.
Yeah.
If he looked through his hero cards, maybe he'll find that.
You're just freaking trading cards.
Anyway, I'll move all them tungsten bars.
Just
You don't even need to make a check. You easily pick up 5 tungsten bars and just walk them.
Yeah, alright.
uh,
So, we definitely need this heat-resistant metal to even be involved with this gauntlet, if we're sticking that big old rock in it.
yes.
Right.
I mean,
I'm thinking like, you know, like making an eye blinking thing made of metal for like the crystal to be in.
so
Just because I think it'll look cool, not because it'll be useful in any way.
a shutter.
Yeah, like an eye.
I'm back. Sorry, dinner ready. Cool.
So you only need to. You're only required to make 1 roll, and it was for a dumb joke anyway, so don't worry about it.
Oh man.
So we need this. What else could we use? This is gonna be an undertaking. I mean, you're pretty smart. I'm sure you can figure out like the mechanics behind, like the articulation behind a closing eye on a gauntlet, right? Or at least draw up some plans.
Well, I mean the mostly beakers and sort of tubes and I do heat
Oh.
things.
Wait. Did your alchemy have anything that like helps deal with temperatures so that we can make the inside of the gauntlet feel cool to the person who's wearing it.
I had something that
LSD.
I don't know. I haven't worked with cold property herbs, or I don't even know where to start to find some. Maybe if we go to the alchemy shop, I might be able to find something and inquire.
You take Dixie to the alchemy shop. I'll get working on, like, I guess, basic shape work.
Okay, I mean, I can. You want me to see if I can convince them that we can help?
Right
Yeah, they
now?
would.
Right now? No. We can convince them afterwards if we want to, but you focus on the one task at a time.
Okay. Off we go. Dixie!
Okay. I wasn't actually listening because something else distracted me.
We're going to the alchemy shop. I need to buy some things.
Okay. She wanders off following you. Oh dear. So,
That wasn't meant to be advantage, but
it's fine,
hey,
the first
it
roll
still
was...
failed.
Yeah, 8 definitely still fails. Okay, so as the Shadow Elf and Dixie have just left, because this will take a couple minutes for this to happen, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're not there, basically, Bob.
Yep.
Trash Rack has just been sitting on the floor for a few minutes, and suddenly starts screaming and clutching their head.
Did she look at the orb again?
No, the orb's still closed.
Didn't quite look at it.
Did you eat it?
No. For reference, currently what's surging through your head, Trash Rack, is pain?
Yeah,
As it feels basically like your mind is just being burnt.
yeah.
What did you do?
Bing, bing, bing.
Screaming.
You know, that's a problem for someone who's medically trained.
You're the medic!
What?
No.
No, I
I
don't
got
know.
this, guys, and I ready my foot.
The medical foot.
Okay, if you want to roll me a medical foot check.
Okay. 1 second. I have to do this first.
Adrenaline boot.
I love that.
What's the roll?
Medicine check. It's a genuine medicine
Oh yeah,
check.
yeah. My bad. Just gotta post a description, you know.
Yeah. You're
I
just,
was just
Oh,
you
dear.
genuinely just kick Trash Rack in the head. It doesn't do. It doesn't. It hurts. It doesn't do any damage. It just hurts. It doesn't help. Trash Rack, you don't notice.
if it doesn't help, it'll distract you.
Yeah, Trash Rack, you don't
Alright,
notice. You're too preoccupied with other things.
Trash Rock, walk it off already.
You can't hear them.
Oh, god damn it.
You don't know that.
Well, yeah, there goes my spell slot anyway.
Oh, the healing word. It feels a little better.
nice.
I
It heals some of the actual injuries you received earlier.
Well,
Yeah.
I did everything I can. It's up to them to like actually work my way out of this.
Yeah, all
Still
you can.
screaming,
Oh yeah, you're on the floor for. Give me a second.
writhing in pain.
Oh god, 19 minutes.
Ooh, damn.
Screaming in abject agony, unable to perceive anything around you.
What did you do?
I have an idea what it is, but I'm not there. And my character would maybe have an idea what it is because I've at least interacted with you having certain things.
Maybe. Don't know.
No, yeah.
Did they lick it? Did they touch it? What did they do?
No, you have still got
It
the
is in
orb.
a locked box.
Yeah, it's in the big metal box, still on the table, in front of you, Smith. No one
I
has
haven't
touched it since it's been put
touched it.
down.
Stupid hole. It's fine. I am just going to work because
No.
it's fine.
Oh,
Listen, your problems are your own.
Oh, interesting. Even GMs can't see secret messages though. Like, good to know.
It was on Discord.
Discord.
Oh, Discord message. That'd be worth. I saw Bob typing in the chat. And I went, that's interesting. But yeah.
I decided against typing out in chat.
But yeah, so while Smith is just doing general work stuff, we'll go and do the Alchemy Guild stuff. What the hell did you want, by the way, Bob? I have no idea why you're going to the Alchemist shop currently.
Herbs for potions,
Okay.
and to see if there's any kind of herbs or alchemy stuff that will help with cooling.
Oh, okay, I get you.
We're gonna pour liquid nitrogen on this bad boy.
Yeah, that's what I basically thought. Okay. So you quickly find the alchemy shop. You obviously know where an alchemy shop is because, as I said, all these fortresses, at least on the end of the line, they're all basically just copy pasted to each other. You've been in one. You've basically been in them all, apart as far as layout is concerned. It's quite a big alchemy shop. Again, it's an industrial grade one, kind of like the blacksmith. And there's quite a few people running around in it, like moving boxes and things. And there's a few soldiers who appear to be off duty, but still in their uniforms. And every person in the shop is in still in a military uniform. It's just not like a full-on soldier, but they have a rank, and it is a form of uniform, essentially.
Which uniform was it again that I need to go see when going here? That one.
Yeah, it'd be a lieutenant, who'd be the shop owner, essentially. So it's all basically the same uniform. It's just the markings on the shoulder. You've been here before, so I'll say you know what to look for. So yeah, you don't have to make a roll to find the lieutenant. You would know this particular one, because I don't think you've ever been here specifically, but you'd know that's normally like the shopkeeper equivalent.
Hello.
Ah, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking to purchase some herbs for making some potions, and also could you maybe suggest some alchemy things that could maybe cool, like make something colder, because
Like a person or an item? What kind of
an item.
an item?
Yes.
Okay.
There's-
Nothing
Yeah.
permanent, of course, but I can definitely. We have this potion here, which should definitely be able to cool something down. Or do you need it to be cooler or to be frozen?
Could you at least tell me the roughing what ingredients you? I mean, I would be more happy to purchase the ingredients to experiment myself.
Oh, it's not.
I am.
It's you're an alchemist yourself, are you?
Yes.
Well, the ingredients for this potion, unfortunately, unable to be stored. They only stored in the potion itself. They're fairly hard to get. It's several kinds of lily that come from up in Drawdoor. Those are basically required as the main proponent that can't be stored because they need to be drained of their juices very quickly.
Understandable.
After picking. So we have 2 in stock that haven't been requisitioned. As for you, did you say you wanted healing potions or the supplies for healing potions?
Oh, supplies.
Supplies?
I mean, I can make some myself.
That's fine. The supplies for some healing, some medicinal herbs for healing potions. Obviously, you're naturally kept to the requisition limit, but this should be enough for 10 healing potions. A takes out like 10, basically bushels of the correct materials to make healing potions. And we have 2 of these freezing potions, essentially, for want of a better name.
Okay. Dixie, do your stuff.
Dixie does some convincing and haggling in the way that she does, and she's basically going to get you half price on all these, so it is down to, there's 10, so we can't. And it is 100 gold for the lot. With Dixie's discount, essentially.
There you go.
Thank you.
Anything else I could do with? Do you have any exotic things go on the go here?
Exotic? Well, define exotic.
I mean anything that you're not keeping in reserve for any specific reason, but willing to sell, but maybe not the normal buyer would come and buy it.
Ah, okay. Well, we do have a few things that aren't on the requisition list, and we aren't obviously required to keep in for emergencies. Apparently not a lot, though. Apparently this place is very ill-supplied, because I'm rolling so badly for what they have, but they do have a couple of things. We have... we have this. He takes out a small vial, very, very small vial, of a kind of purplish liquid. Be very, very careful with this. This is the only one that is not in a requisitioned state at the moment that we have in. What it basically can cause is you dip this onto basically any surface, and it will rapidly expand into essentially a cushioned barrier, I guess would be the best description, really. But I will say it is a little unstable, so just be aware of that.
Unstable, as in a slight knock would.
No, not like that. It's chaos magic. Well, one of the main ingredients is infused with chaos magic, so it can be a little odd. It will definitely do. They create a giant cushioned barrier, but it can have unforeseen side effects, which is why it's the only one that is under requisition, not under requisition.
How much for that?
This is 100 gold. Though he glances at Dixie. To save us some time, do you want to call it 50?
Okay. Hand over the 50 gold.
Yep. Yeah. Basically, put down as your current knowledge of that, it is a
I've put in my notes as barrier.
cushion.
Propulsion.
It's a cushioned barrier specifically. Chaos. Basically, put it as that. Can cause unforeseen side effect.
Barrier.
And it appears to be the only thing, unfortunately, that we don't have as a requisitioned. Unfortunately. We're quite light on stock. I'm sure the supply carts will be here any day now, though. We tend to get... We're on the last on the list of forts to get supplies, naturally, so...
Yes, I've visited a few of the fine fortresses in my day as a traveling salesman. And I do see that you're a bit
ill-equipped?
Yes.
That's normal. The north and the south, the very extreme ends, well, the south more less so, we get a little left out. The northern fortress, of course, you'd have heard about that one on its own.
Yes.
Roll me a history check to see if you actually do know.
History.
It's fairly common knowledge. To anyone who's been proper traveller. The northernmost fortress of the Bastions lie, which I can put in red text if I can find the text box. I didn't type it in fully correctly, but it's close enough. Is nicknamed Last Hope because it's basically if you go there, you're fucked. Is usually the thought behind anyone who gets stationed there. And the rumors of the Ferris military. It is well, basically, you're going to die if you get sentenced there. It's the worst possible place you can be stationed.
The mortality rate is.
It's basically got a standard survival rate of a week. Because it is on the edge of Drawdor, and it is not uncommon for that fortress to be levelled by something coming down from Neria.
Can't say I've sold anything there, but
Yeah, you definitely won't have gone there. It's not a. It tends to be like a punishment. Is getting sent there. It's basically kind of like imagine the Wall from Game of Thrones, but worse.
yeah.
It's like a prison.
Not quite a prison. It's basically a prison.
They
But-
send all the bad people there to die.
But it's if every single person was a soldier that was there.
Ill-equipped ones get sent here. The ones who are they're
The ones who've done
Like,
something
punished.
bad, usually. It's
Ones who
kind
are-
of the punishment spot, yeah.
well, can't think of anything else to buy. But thank you. And I will see you later, maybe.
Well,
Or
happy to do
not at
business.
all. I don't know.
Happy to do business.
Thank you. Shall we?
He gives you a quick salute on the way out. The Ferris classic salute. But yeah, you can go. And as you get back, unless you want to do a talking thing on the way.
Oh,
You can
just general chit chat with Dixie on the way back.
Then yeah, you'd get back, and Trash Rack is rolling around the floor and screaming.
Oh, what the fuck? What did you do?
We just started screaming.
You got 15 minutes as far as you've been concerned, Smith.
We've been at it for like 15 minutes. It's getting irritating.
Try taking off the ring.
Hey, wearing a ring?
If she's
Trash Rack
screaming that,
continues screaming and rolling around. Roll with perception, Smith, site-based. Hell yeah! You immediately spot the plain-looking gold ring on one of Trash Rat's fingers.
Ah. Yeah, that might do it. I guess I'll just take it off the finger.
Okay, as soon as you touch it, roll me a con save. Okay, here we go.
Someone finally failed.
Yeah,
and it had to be fucking Smith.
yeah. How's the person with a plus 11 modifier failed it?
Yeah,
So,
you rolled a 2.
you roll a 2.
Nice.
So, Smith, as far as you're concerned, you touch the ring,
Yep.
And that's it. For everyone else, Smith changes completely grey and is just locked in place, holding the ring.
Damn.
I just been petrified.
You're not made of stone, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
You've just gone, like, grayscale. And you don't notice anything, Smith.
did I get the ring off the finger though?
No, your perception has ended as soon as you touch the ring.
What the fuck?
Shadow.
For
This
Trash
is
Rack,
really
your
backfiring.
hand is still in, like, Smith's fingers. So that hand can't move, basically.
The fuck is this ring?
But you're still, like, thrashing about in pain and don't notice anything.
Looks
So-
like we're losing 2 hands today.
Don't cut off the hand.
If you got any ideas, magical items aren't really my thing.
Yeah. Screw it. I'll try and take it.
Oh,
Okay, you're also touching the ring. Rob me a
Yeah, I'm
con
gonna,
save.
try and, I'm gonna try and get off. Try and get off
God.
her and get away from Smith.
Okay. Rob me another
Con
con
save.
save. Yep.
This is where everyone fucks up.
Okay, you touch the ring. You don't notice anything. But I don't think you can move it out of Smith's grasp, not gonna lie.
Can I at least get off Trash Rack's finger?
No, 'cause it's in...
Or-
you could probably, like, rip Trash Rack's arm out of the way, at least. Like, to get the ring off. Because Smith's got a fairly decent hold on the ring. So, make me a contested strength check against Trash Rack. Trash Rack, you are at disadvantage because you can't control yourself, essentially, at the moment.
is that a save or a check?
Just check.
Stats quo.
Wow.
Well, you match each other, so I believe it's tiebreaker, which goes to the person with a higher modifier, which is Trash Rack. So basically, just nothing happens. Trash Rack is still just thrashing. It's stuck quite heavily onto her finger.
Oh. Take the
Linus,
finger.
you're seeing.
Take the finger.
Linus, you're just watching this display. Same with Zariel and Dixie.
Can't we nullify magical effects or something?
I mean, yeah. What else are you doing, Shadow? This isn't working, as you're kind of gauging too. Linus, you're just watching, so you can interact any way you like.
I'm not touching it. I just want to chop it off.
You can go to chop it off. You can go to chop it off.
It's just a finger, you know?
I
Just want to die or survive.
cast enlarge reduce on myself.
Oh,
Okay, the
God.
Shadow Elf suddenly grows a size. They're now like 9 feet tall.
Because it gives me advantage on.
Gives you an advantage, and yeah, it'll be better. So yeah, you're gonna try just doing it again, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, roll it again. Same check, apart from Bob now has advantage.
Hmm.
Yeah, 13.
God.
God damn it, Bob.
Don't I get +4 for?
No, the D4 is for damage.
Damn it.
You're still evenly matched,
Oh my god.
with Trash Rack being unable to control themselves and Shadow double their usual size.
I'm literally incapacitated right now.
Pretty much, yeah. And Smith is just frozen.
Yeah.
So that's just chilling.
As far as you're concerned, Smith, no time has passed, and you're still like just touching the ring.
That is so cool.
We need to cast it into a fire.
It does look like the One Ring. Line it. The strength ain't gonna work, basically, as you figured out.
Can't I dexterously kick?
Bloody hell! and pour every bit of my natural magic into pulling trash rack back off this damn thing. So I'm adding a 14 to this.
Now your natural magic is heaving away.
Yeah, and I no longer am no longer making myself
Yeah.
the shadow elf, full ghost, double-sized ghost man.
God.
And it's like, well, that's weird. Is what everyone else is looking at. Yeah, trash rack with the extra natural magic thrown in, you basically get this tossed across the room. You're still thrashing in pain and haven't noticed anything.
Yeah.
But the ring is now off your finger, and it's just in Smith's hand.
Aw. My ring.
God. I really didn't want to be responsible for cutting off another limb. Kind of thing.
Another limb. Okay.
Still screaming.
Yep.
Fuck!
We need to get it.
Wasn't the damn ring?
Love how they have absolutely no idea what I've done.
Yeah.
No, because I wasn't here as well,
Oh,
so I
wait,
don't.
you were with her. What happened?
No, I wasn't here.
She
No,
was-
but you were with her when you went to buy the orb.
Yeah, she was fine. I just came back from helping the shadow elf with buying
Was
some
she
alchemy
fine?
reagents, and I came back and she was screaming.
Yeah, I know, but that's
You've
the
been
only
here the
time
whole
she's been
time!
away from us. It's the only time she's been away from us, right? So something must have happened during that time period when she was away from the rest of the party
I didn't
that we
do
don't
it.
know about.
Also, she was
I'm
with
not
you.
saying you did it. I'm saying
Also,
what
she was with
what
you.
happened.
You were watching her. You were also, Linus. Like, she was just sitting with you on the floor, and
It's been
she just
90
suddenly
minutes.
started screaming and thrashing about.
Oh, I know, but I mean, maybe someone will have like an idea that you're not meant to look at bright, fiery objects.
I guess, but
Is where I was
the
getting
box is
at.
still sealed.
Yes, but my point is, did she look at it in the shop?
Yeah. She said she did. But she's not
Right.
looking at it now, so why would she randomly start screaming?
Who knows? Delayed heat headaches.
You think it's a heat
I don't
stroke?
know.
You are the
Feed her
doctor.
one of these!
Give her something cold.
Oh god, are you gonna feed her one of those?
I forced that and
Oh my god.
Make me
And
a
is-
strength.
Carbonite.
Make me another contested strength checks, pair of you. And please don't tie again.
well, no, this was I'm giving it to Calf to force down their throat.
I don't think that's better.
Okay. Because I'm still holding on to the ring, trying to heave out as Smooth's failing badly. So you,
Cav,
want-
if you get handed the thing, Cav, do you want to try and force feed the raccoon
Okay.
an unknown potion that you don't know what it does?
Yeah. This is just me doing it by proxy, though. So
Yeah.
we'll say it's his idea.
It's Shadow
that she-
Elf's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't I roll a dexterity check because she's riling around?
No, you're having to use strength for this one,
Oh.
unfortunately.
brain freeze.
It's basically, this is a grapple. If you are the one being grappled, you'd be allowed to use dex. But unfortunately, grappling someone, you need to use strength. But this is not quite a athletics based thing. Yeah, you can't do it. You just like get whacked away by Trash Rack.
This is not my kind of show, Shadow.
Fuck's
Is it only
sake!
15 minutes, chat?
Get Smith
it
back
will
and
be
he can do
very
it.
soon.
Cool.
I gave up on heaving at the ring from.
Yeah, it's like I just don't think you can win against Smith in this case.
Walk across. I'll start walking across to wherever Trash Rack ended up.
To be fair, if I nat a 1 and he rolls an 18,
Trash Rack. As the Shadow Wolf walks over to you, it all clears up and you feel fine.
Oh, I have the biggest headache.
I'm so confused.
Look at my hands. Hey! Take that out of the bin! Where's that ring gone?
You look up and see Smith is now like completely colourless, just grey sail, in a position, grabbing something that was on the floor, essentially like about 2 feet off the ground.
Can I try getting the ring?
Okay, you gonna touch it?
Yeah.
Bring me a con save. Right. Same thing happens to you. You become completely colourless and frozen in place. Also holding the ring. This is a very weird statue looking.
Yay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to the nearest inn and go to sleep.
I'm just causing absolute chaos.
This would be the most interesting TPK I've ever heard of.
Unfortunately, I can't do it on the object itself, but I'm so tempted to just go across and enlarge, reduce the damn ring so it falls out of their hands.
You know what you could do?
But
This is the thing. You could try to do it onto Smith or Trash Rack because their body would be in the same position, but it would be just larger, so it would get rid of it.
Wait, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Not saying
try.
that'll work, but yes.
I'm gonna try and pick up the ring.
Oh dear.
You're also gonna hold
Oh,
it. Okay, Linus,
now,
roll me
And
a
then when I
con.
get a hold of it, I'm tying it to the end of an arrow and shooting it out of the window.
Okay. Oh wait a minute, Linus, are you wearing gloves?
Yeah,
You are, aren't you? Yeah.
yeah.
So Linus, you can just grab it.
Oh, so I'm holding the ring, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, my gloves are the divine dragon.
Yeah. As soon as it stops being in contact, actually no, you have to pull it free first. But you can just hold it. But you have to get it out of both of their grips, essentially.
Oh god, well, I'm gonna fail that check, aren't I?
Possibly. Roll me athletics for this one and see how well you do.
Oh my god. But at least I can share some info with the party.
I mean, yeah, you've touched it before and you had no like negative effects as well, though. So
When did I touch it before?
you held it in the previous day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. When you're all passing the con saves, essentially.
I'm just gonna be, oh yeah. I'm just gonna be like, well look, I touched it with gloves, it's fine. Maybe we need to wrap it in a cloth or something for the moment till we figure out what's actually going on.
I can get them both.
Wait,
Because enlarge reduces the range.
Gone, we're still frozen.
I can
When
get
the
them
ring's
both.
gone, we're still frozen.
The ring's not gone yet.
Oh, okay.
I can get them both because enlarge reduce is a. Oh, it's not range. It doesn't. Yeah, it's a range. It's a range of 30 feet. I can twin it.
Yeah.
And going use a spell slot and use my
Reduce.
sorcery to.
Yeah, you shrink back to your normal size and you're gonna twin it onto those two.
Yeah.
Okay. As you cast the spell, you know you've cast it. You know it's worked. Nothing happens.
We're stuck in a time bubble.
Alright, I need to see how much sorcery points I need to spend there as well.
I think it's 2.
As soon as the time stasis wears off, we're gonna grow. Is what's gonna happen.
Oh, I like that you know how I think.
This is just like a fucking busted ring of time stop, isn't it?
Kinda. It's not busted. It's
No,
doing,
distinct-
it's doing existed what it was designed to do. Yeah, you're not too far off the mark with that one though.
And we're selling this damn thing as soon as we're free.
It was
Yeah.
actually.
What?
It was actually 5 sorcery points.
Was it? Jesus. Oh, is it
Yeah.
more the bigger the spell you cast?
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
And 3rd level is 5.
Ouch.
Damn.
It makes sense. Remember, like fire. Actually, no, fireball's AoE, I suppose. There's some good
you
spells
can't-
at third. There's some good spells at third that it'd work on.
You can't twin fireball.
Oh, you can twin polybuff. That's the one. That's what I was thinking of.
So, time bubble, huh?
Kinda.
I continue to not realize time has passed.
Yep. Same with trash rack.
What the hell? Huh? Spell went through.
And you can feel yourself still concentrating on it as well. Like it
it's-
definitely worked. Everything is acting as if it had worked, apart from nothing is happening.
Surprised none of the soldiers have come over and gone like, what the hell?
Oh, they're
This
going,
is
what the
giving-
hell? They're staying the fuck away from you guys, though.
We did give them advanced warning to stay away.
Yeah. You guys said
Uh.
some bad stuff is gonna happen. They ushered people away from where you were gonna be. And then all this shit's going off. They're not going anywhere near you.
Okay.
Might end up charging us more.
Someone start to start timing this damn thing. I want to know how long this ring lasts.
So you guys just gonna sit there and wait?
For now,
Okay.
I want to.
It's not like I can do anything, is it?
I can't get. I can't pull them. I can't pull those two apart. I can bear. And I'm concentrating on a spell. I want to see if the spell just completely wears off, and nothing happens to them. Because at that point, they might as well just be statues there for the rest of the time.
Not even gonna try.
That's what I'm wondering. Okay, fair enough. Linus, you gonna try anything?
Actually, that's a. second level spell.
Well, I'm not going to be able to win a test of strength here.
No, it's spent way too much there. It's actually a second level spell.
I assumed you'd upcast it. So.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, it's like, what you can think. That's currently.
Really? Yeah.
I can't even think.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm just going to shoot it over a rainbow when we're done.
okay, so yeah, 5 minutes passes. The status quo still continuing.
Papa.
Another 5
Okay.
minutes.
Can't even get back to what I was doing before.
Yeah.
Didn't even try and destroy the ring, but
Yeah.
you just like yeet it away.
Yeah, and
Throw it
then
into
whatever,
the
you know.
forge.
Another
Its
5 minutes.
magical effects are well known for being radius based,
Actually,
not like.
It only lasts a minute, so it
Find
doesn't
it.
matter.
Yeah. I mean, just if you're just gonna keep leaving it, yeah, the spell will wear off eventually. Nothing's happening.
Okay. Screw it. I walk up to it, grab it.
Maybe a con save. Okay, you also get caught in the same thing. Basically, you turn completely colourless. And yeah,
I was
Right. So now I'm the only conscious member
oh yeah, you, Zariel,
of
and Dixie.
Zariel. So perhaps we can ask NPC Zariel if she has any ideas.
Do an Arcana check.
I'll let her roll an Arcana check. Fuck it, because you guys might actually TPK to this, which would be very
Oh, I'm not touching it.
Thank
so-
God! Thank you!
I'm having. I'm
Also,
gonna have
you're
my own
fine!
photo
You're,
with this
you've got
stuff.
gloves on, you can't be...
Yeah, I've got gloves on.
can't-
You're a smuggler. You could literally take the box with the really expensive pyromancy orb and just
Leave.
F off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
because
but-
him and Smith are bros.
Yeah, you
We're a
are.
party game, and I wouldn't leave Smith.
It's like, if the other two, maybe. Not Smith. He's gonna try and get Smith out of this. Yeah, with the Arcana, yeah, Zariel has no fucking idea on most of us. But, she has basically gauged, it's just a gold ring, right? We could try breaking it.
Huh.
Just stick it in the same box as the fire orb, and it'll 100% melt. The issue is getting it to the fire orb.
Wait, what's the status of the ring right now? It's off her finger, and you're
It's
just
in
holding
3 people's hands.
But not on anyone's finger.
No.
Oh.
Each of them is touching it as if to like grab it, and they're all just
like,
going.
with 2 fingers kind of
Yeah.
grabbing.
That's why there's enough
I bet
space for
you-
people to.
I bet you I could shoot a bloody arrow and knock it out of their hands through that.
Ooh, that'd be good to see.
You reckon?
Yeah.
For it, do it.
Do it.
Worst you're gonna do is get a bit scratched up, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm a
we'll take
sharp
damage until afterwards, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that.
Okay. I'm assuming you're using your ordinary bow.
Yes, I'll use my ordinary bow.
You don't want to chunk a massive bit out of your hit point pool to do this.
No.
Okay. Fire.
Doesn't like us that much.
It's gonna have a pretty high DC.
No, I'm gonna use a thin arrow shaft. You know.
Yeah.
A small point, a fine
Round.
armor piercing needle one.
Yeah, the chainmail cutting ones, and the ones, you know. Yeah. Make me the cold shot. This will be a very high DC, for reference. Obviously. Make the shot.
Is it just normal roll?
Normal roll, yeah.
Oh, nice.
23.
23.
It's not high enough, though, because that was such a really bad roll for you.
Yeah, I know.
But
Oh god, it is.
he's got 15 to his attack. He's a really good archer. But yeah, so you fire the arrow, and it thunks into Smith's hand.
Hilariously, that does not beat my AC.
I know.
He'll be fine anyway.
Yeah.
He won't mind. He knows I'm trying to save him.
He knows nothing.
Okay.
You've got time. Let's be honest. You can just keep shooting him. You'll eventually.
I could.
But I want to see how many times you fuck up before you actually make it.
Yeah.
because you might hit the others.
Yeah.
They don't have.
Well, I think the
Yeah,
other
it's
two
like
maybe
me.
deserve getting hit a bit because you know
Yeah.
they touched it multiple times.
Like,
Yeah, let's
this
try
is
it again.
First
Do it one
time
more time.
touching it, and it's not like we know that a con save exists.
I think we should try it again.
Okay, go for it.
Come on, good roll. Oh, it's not going well.
I'll say
I know.
it was close, but you just thunk just next to it, and it's embedded. Oh, it's stopped into Trash Rack's finger.
Ooh, right on the tip of the finger, you are losing a fingertip.
Okay, what about if I threw my ghost iron dagger and I teleport and I throw it at the ring and then my body is just like boom in the middle and like knocks everyone out, you know what I mean?
It's genuinely how you're gonna vivisect yourself on people's fingers.
Have you seen? So there's a movie about this. I'm pretty.
Have you
sure.
seen Scanners?
Yeah. Okay. So I just keep firing until everyone has no hands.
You can try.
Technically, I
can
don't
tell
have a
you-
hand in.
I can tell you the DC if you'd like.
It's obviously 30.
What,
isn't
30?
it?
It's 31.
31.
That shouldn't
Hello.
be that hard for me, right?
You know
Really?
what?
That's why you're a really good archer, which is like it's a high DC, but you can make it.
I'm just gonna keep shooting till everyone has no hands. Why
You
not?
need a 16 on the dice, essentially.
Oh god.
You hit Shadow Elf right on the back of the head.
This is great fun.
King.
You're getting there.
You're
the
right.
right way to go in.
It's basically that arrow is so close. It's between Smith and Trash Rack's fingers and just lodged there. It didn't do any damage to anybody, but it's just stuck.
Yeah, the one that you said hit me doesn't beat my armor class.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you guys will be fine.
Here's the thing:
We're
Doesn't-
incapacitated.
you're incapacitated, so it's dealing damage regardless of your armor class. It's
This
seeing
time
how much.
lucky.
There you go. The final shot, the 5th arrow, as you've been firing it, as all the people in the blacksmith are just watching, quite entertained, honestly.
Yeah.
The arrow
Hope I get a round of applause after.
fires straight through, perfectly catching the ring, and then just pins it to the far wall as it no longer is touching any of them. So, with this, the first one hit Trash Rack. Second, no, the first one hit Smith. Second one hit Trash Rack. Third one hit the Shadow Elf. Okay, so basically, Shadow Elf, you are taking 29 piercing damage. Trash Rat, you're also taking 29 piercing damage. And Smith,
It's fine, because his AC is too big.
it doesn't matter.
Hot
Yeah,
down.
incapacitated.
Yeah, you're incapacitated, so it just hits.
Yeah.
Crazy
You
talk.
take 31 points of piercing damage. Magical, all of it, obviously.
Devastating.
Yeah.
Ow.
As you all wake up, and are no
Right.
longer in stasis, and you see
Now.
there is a arrow embedded in the back of the Shadow Elf's head, one in just the hand of Smith, and one on the finger of Trash Rack. It hurts.
Man, that ring's weird.
Okay, now I'm
As far
gonna.
as all of you are concerned, you just touched the ring, and now you have arrows in you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a
Wait,
quick
did that-
story about what just happened.
Don't let me guess. Let me guess. The ring turned into arrows and just sprayed everywhere.
Why are you Eldritch blasting?
The fucking ring.
Okay,
What are you doing?
you shoot the ring. It
So
destroys
confused.
Linus's arrow, so you're gonna have to. Unfortunately, Linus, that arrow gone. The
That
ring
was my
is
special arrow.
ring.
That was his
completely
lucky arrow. You're
But
gonna
now-
have to reimburse him for that one.
The ring completely unharmed.
Yeah. Anyway, no one is touching this ring anymore, unless you're wearing gloves or it's
was
wrapped in a
fine
cloth or
yesterday.
something. And I'm gonna keep a hold of it, or I'm
Why,
gonna
what-
get rid of it. But I
what's it-
can't trust any of you guys to keep a hold of this ring
Wait,
anymore.
what's it do?
Well,
Actually
it
put us
froze you
into.
guys in time or something. I don't know. I'm not really a magical guy, but
Right.
you were just
Well,
stood there.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Turn it into an arrow.
Yes, or
Yeah,
weapon.
it's like yes.
Yeah, I forgot my goal last week was to also weaponize everything.
Yeah.
You're right. You spoke into my dream self.
You know what?
Ace
You
is
do
arrow.
you. I'm gonna go sit in a corner. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm watching them this time. What the fuck are they doing?
What was the okay?
You
What
li-
was the roll for the first one?
Insight.
Insight with advantage. Yes.
So I'm sitting in a corner, closing my eyes and meditating.
And you just start screaming because of it.
Yep. You see it again. Wisdom save again.
Come on. Damn it!
Same thing again happens. Searing flames burn through your mind
Oh,
for
I'm
11
gonna
minutes
keep
this
doing
time.
it.
You know what? They can deal with their own fucking
Got
problems.
night terrors.
I really
Okay.
think we should just go to the inn.
That
We
wasn't the
still
ring.
need to make the gauntlet.
It's been like 40 minutes.
Right,
since
you know what?
guys
I'm-
hired this place for the day.
Let's get to it. We're gonna make these gauntlets.
It's been about an hour actually.
Right.
I'll go
First
buy you
things
another.
first. I'm gonna put on like
Let me
all
know
of the
when I can roll
goddamn
again.
forge like equipment, like the gloves and all sorts.
Each
Just
of
to,
your
like,
heads
oh.
has its own welding mask on.
Oh yeah, just to like glimpse inside the box for the orbs and.
Okay. Quick question: would any of the tungsten be in like direct line with the?
I'd probably be testing the tungsten on it to see
Okay.
if it's even usable as a metal.
The tungsten holds up for a moment and then quickly starts to melt.
Okay.
For you, by the way, Smith, make me a con save with advantage. And I'm gonna basically actually no, because it ignores level 1 resistance. So yeah,
See, that's more like it. What the fuck?
27. Yep. Once again, yeah, he's like, this is the normal con saves. The 15 as well would have failed. By the way, for reference, that DC for that stasis was 17. You guys, last week, the
Oh.
worst roll you had was an 18.
Jeez.
Fair enough.
Now that you know what it does. Or have an idea of what it does.
Kind of.
Yeah.
We still haven't identified.
We
the thing.
somewhat know what it does.
Anyway, it's
See-
in my pocket.
So Smith, you are taking...
Come on, let's go get you some new arrows.
Yeah, because it's halved. 41 points of fire damage.
Nasty.
That is halved, by the way, because you passed. It
Yep.
is like a furnace. It's like looking directly into the. It's like basically imagine you've got your head inside a furnace, not looking at it at one. You put your head in the furnace and open your eyes.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't think I can put this in a gauntlet, I'm gonna be honest. At least not one made of tungsten. We will need some real specialty metals to work this. Hi.
Hmm.
Roll me a Smith's check with wisdom, Smith.
Not as great. I mean, wisdom is my really good.
You're not bad. Okay. So 25. You actually notice something.
Mm-hmm.
The abolisher
Right.
you guys bought,
But which we bought?
the green rock, the green
Yeah.
metal. That seems fine.
Oh.
It was just barely into the range of the flames, and it seems perfectly fine.
Oh, it's probably because it's like anti-magic, innit? So this is just like a big old crystallized form of like natural magic, probably. Oh, if it's fire, it's crystallized life magic, isn't it? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we definitely can't let our. Alright, you are not helping me on this one, I'm afraid. I know that like you're like new to your lessons, but if this is a giant crystal of life magic, it might undead you. Yeah.
Don't we
Undead
need-
is one way of calling a race from existence.
Yeah. It might balance your equation from the negative numbers back to being 0. And then
I do
divide you by 0.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's powerful enough for Rock to embrace the mark on the life scale?
The two people who
Only
have been hit.
Something that I'm trying to do.
The two people that have been hit by the force of it. Notice the life symbol doesn't look any different.
I'm gonna go with no. But then
Okay.
again, I didn't try eating it, so
Well, it's at least we know that it's something stronger than that we need.
Well,
Get rid of
evidently my stomach's only cast iron, so it would probably melt my stomach if I ate it.
It'd be murder on
But
the
if you
digestion.
didn't, how powerful would you become? It'd be great.
Anyway, I'm going to buy him some new arrows.
Right?
Let's go to the general store. I'm sure they sell arrows. Or would you
So-
get them here?
You know, while they're panicked and screaming and flailing around, I'm gonna measure their hands for these gauntlets.
Fair. Just make me a strength check, the pair of you. Again, Steph at disadvantage.
Athletics or just strength?
Just flat strength. Basically, with a 16, Smith was a don't get a natural one.
God.
Yeah, you.
I only rolled one higher than you on the dice.
Yeah, I know. It's like, yeah, you just calmly just go, as you're looking at the metal, you just like grab their arm offhand and just like measure it up against the metal. Go, yeah, it's work.
Yeah. I just needed to know if the little bit we had was enough.
You can do at least one gauntlet, definitely.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the other gauntlet out of the the heavy bronze, the legally distinct
Ah,
bronze.
the heavy bronze. Nice, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
And that way we can have one for physical pain and one for elemental pain. See, we thinking.
Ooh. Yeah. It's been 11 minutes.
Yeah, basically, if Smith's walking away from you, it'll have been time up.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm gonna try the fire and see if that makes a difference. And then if that fails, the next time I'm gonna try and rage and then do it.
Rage
Right.
meditation. That's always how that works. I don't
Would
think
that
it
not-
quite works like that one.
Wouldn't that
No,
just be at like
no, but
disadvantage?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
the whole point of meditation, calming. The whole point of rage, not being calm.
Yeah. Oh, for God's sake! Is that the same number again?
It's
What is
almost
with
exactly the
these
same roll.
twos?
But yeah, same thing again. I'm gonna roll the d20. 5 minutes this time at least.
Okay. Well, it's getting
Oh no,
yeah,
3
shorter
minutes.
each
That's a
time.
3 minutes.
Shorter each time.
Yeah.
Do I want to enhance ability myself or bless myself? I'm enhance ability myself.
Well, enhance ability I think is better. For
Yeah,
what you're
just
doing,
like-
at least, I think it's better.
Yeah, to make these gauntlets.
So which one are you going to do first? Are you going to do the heavy bronze gauntlet or the?
I'm gonna need literally, or I'm gonna ask Dixie to go around and convince people like to try and help me, because this gauntlet with the orb is gonna be tricky.
Yeah, Dixie goes around and asks, but they're like, they're all, we gotta go. No, sorry, on duty, can't help.
Uh,
They are literally soldiers who this is their job for the day, and they're
Oh,
not gonna
wait.
move from their position.
I know exactly what to do.
Yeah?
I'll just natural magic and make a stone second version of me, the perfect assistant.
Yeah, you can do that.
Constantly pumping all of my natural magic into this. And then
Okay.
guess I'll go for the goddamn fire gauntlet first. The
Okay.
one that's more likely to kill everyone in the vicinity.
Yeah, the abolisher and flame crystal
I love it.
gauntlet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got enhanceability bull strength on, I'm assuming, so it gives
Yep.
you advantage.
Yep.
Because you know this is going to be a strength of tools checks.
Yep.
What tools are you using? Do you just have ordinary +1 smithing tools, or do you have some
Oh,
special
God.
ones?
I think I only have ordinary +1 smithing tools,
Right,
which means these fuckers are probably gonna melt.
correct.
Is it a worthy cause though?
That's not the hard part. The hard part is will you be able to finish with them?
Finish it quick enough. I could attempt to make the tungsten smithing tools first, under the logistics of the fact that
They took a bit
they
longer
hold
to
up
melt.
longer.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
Right.
that would be a thing.
Plan of attack. Last job of my normal tools, I guess, before I move on to some tungsten ones that'll melt, I'll do the other glove first. Then
Yeah.
I'll go on to the tungsten tools, and then I'll...
If you make the tungsten tools good enough, they will be able to last, so you don't have to roll a luck check to see if your tools melt partway through
Right.
making, because they're getting destroyed in the making,
Yeah,
regardless. So
yeah. So, I guess, first one is the
the tools.
bronze
Oh, you're
gauntlet.
making the bronze gauntlet first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Smith's tools advantage. The whole shebang.
Nice.
Nice, you make it.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm actually going to do an interesting thing with this one. You've made that one. Now, you've got
Yep.
two options here. You can either have me stat this now, or you can wait till the end and we can make it a paired weapon with the other one.
I mean, it's gotta be a paired weapon, it's part of a pair.
A paired weapon is a particular rule in this that I like for D&D, by the way. Which
Yep.
is basically, it takes one attunement slot instead of two. Also, whenever you use a paired weapon, you get an additional attack.
Oh my.
Built
God,
in,
how
just
do you-
that's built into the item.
Yeah, I'm making these a paired weapon.
Cool.
Alright. Oh.
I'm gonna do my insight again. 'Cause it would have
Alright.
Yeah, the fire one, the fire doesn't help.
Onto the tools.
The angry one, you're very having a hard time figuring out how to be angry and calm at the same time, so it's not seeming to be helpful. Roll me the wisdom save.
Disadvantage though. No, I'm not gonna push for that. That'd be mean.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's worse.
No, she's exploded.
Oh,
Right.
I'm gonna burn my brain out.
Okay. So first of all, oh god. So first of all, this time you're incapacitated for 29 minutes.
Okay.
I rolled a 9 on the first d20 and a 20 on the second one.
Damn.
In addition, something happens. Right. So, in your brain, through all the fire and destruction that you can feel, one very, very clear sight goes through to you.
Shit.
It's I'd say you'd estimate them to be about late teens, early 20s, like teenage girl. She has bright ginger hair. Actually, roll me a perception check, sight-based. Nah, you know, not high enough. Yeah, she's got bright ginger hair. And she's got her back to you at the moment. She's quite well built, honestly. Like, very athletic looking build. You can't really tell if they're wearing clothes or not, because you mostly can see, like, their head and their shoulders, but you can tell they're just quite muscular. Young woman. And they turn to look at you, and one eye is shining gold, and the other eye is burning red.
Yeah.
And they blink
This
at you.
is the one that gave that guy the special blood.
You don't know who that character would be. But
I know.
out of character, yes.
I was not there.
Yeah. Then she's very attractive. She blinks at you, and then you just see fire again. Now then, I need to make another wisdom save.
Yep. Oh, for God's sake, what is it with me and these threes?
You've literally gone 3. You've went like 5, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You're under the terrified condition,
Yeah.
which is basically you're incapacitated through fear.
Yeah.
For Jesus. Well, you're not doing it again. 11 hours.
Okay. That's fine.
On the bright side, you do stop struggling and screaming. On the downside, you're unconscious.
Well, hey, I'm not going to be a distraction anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it is, yeah. So, Smith,
Yep.
you do make the Smith's tools, and they're good enough, too. They will last exactly 1 shot. But, yeah.
Right.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry, that was for the gauntlet. Apologies.
Yeah, I've not rolled the Smith's tools yet.
You've made the gauntlet, and it's very good work.
Yep.
So now
And
you
it's
make
definitely going to be part of a pair. Okay, time for the Smith's tools. Oh, it's not great.
It's good enough. You didn't need a particularly high roll. It's just, if you were rolling stupid high, I would give you some extra bonuses.
Yep.
You got them good enough. You know they're going to be destroyed in the making. You just need them to last long enough.
Yeah. And I'm still making them as like amazing as I can though.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I ain't no bitch.
Oh, they're very good. They are basically a +1 set of tungsten smithing tools.
Mm.
But they're basically going to allow you to make this check because they've got heat resistant, which isn't enough to stop them melting completely, but it's enough to slow the melting.
Yep. Okay. And this is the important one, which scares me.
Well, first of all, you have to open the box.
It's time to make a Doppelsmith as well.
Yeah.
Getting an all in on this. Yep, I guess. I guess I've just got to open the box.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Okay, you open the box. Make me a con
Yep.
save.
Oh, I don't have advantage on the con save. This is
No.
unfortunate. 18.
That is
It's a
not.
roll.
That is not high enough. You
Not even with all my safety equipment.
No, because here's the thing: you can't actually do the smithing in all that safety equipment. The amount you're wearing.
Yeah, you're right. You know,
Otherwise,
I'll
you'd be
just-
rolling at disadvantage for it.
It's fine. I don't care how singed I'm getting. I'm getting this
Yeah.
done.
So you are taking the full brunt of this. Oh, that's convenient. 82 points of fire damage.
Ooh, ow.
Ooh, okay.
The wave of heat
Jesus.
smacks into you. Yeah, you failed this time, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Hilariously,
fine.
it was the same number I actually rolled for the last time you took it. You just had you just passed it last time.
Yep. Let's. Now for the Smith's tools, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. It's the same modifiers as all the stuff, you just
Yep.
can do the check.
With all my natural magic help involved.
Yep. I will, because you're using all your natural magic, you're at neutral for working in this extreme heat.
Okay.
Because what it would be normally, if you hadn't been using your natural magic, and if you had had worse things, you'd be rolling at double disadvantage.
So I'm just straight rolling now.
You're flat rolling this, because your bull strength is
fuck.
giving you 1, and your, what's it called?
You know what?
Your
It's
doppelganger is
fine.
giving you the second
I-
one.
I still have an inspiration, so if I roll poorly, it's gonna get
Yeah.
used.
Yeah? He's getting used, isn't it?
It's getting used. Ah! It's
It-
emotionally devastating.
Here's the thing. It is good enough. It's not amazing, but it is good enough. As you hammering in, just working it. You know the design that you're going for. You're going for a matching set. You're going in with this. Now then. One last thing is required. You've got the gauntlet done. You've got the orb ready to be put in. Maybe one last Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck me. I should have had someone on standby, ready to heal. Ah!
You know you
It's
failed.
still a fail. I know I failed. It has to roll less than 67 damage or I'm unconscious.
Are you kidding me?
Damn.
I need to
No,
roll less
but-
than 67.
Yep.
You spawny bastard. You take 65 points of fire damage. That's what I was like. You're fucking kidding me. You're on 2.
The story of fucking Smith in a nutshell. Oh, Christ.
As you manage to slam it in. Now there's one last thing you've got to do.
Yeah.
You've got to put something in place because currently you have an open crystal blasting a hole in the roof of the smithy. You have to have something to use as the final piece to basically stop it from allow the magic to be basically contained in this area
Yep.
into the items. You need one last thing. What are you going to use?
What am I going to use?
If you wait more than a minute, you're gonna have to make another check, and regardless, you're dropping essentially. So Smith has to think on his feet. Think quick.
Get just more of a metal. I don't care. Actually, fucking no, Rock's hammer.
Hey, that'd it.
Wow.
You literally go.
Gonna use that.
Got it. Grab the hammer out, which is broken, I believe.
Listen, if that man's luck has rubbed off on anything, I need it right now.
Yeah. You bring that broken hammer down, smashing it into place, and it does seal it. You need to now work it into it. One more Smith Tools check. No longer in extreme heat.
Oh, so I'm at advantage again at
Yeah.
least. Oh, Christ.
39.
Where were those rolls before?
Where's the 39 previously? Yeah, you managed to get
Second.
you don't take the whole hammer, so you've still got enough of it, but the hammer is now badly damaged instead of damaged.
Yeah.
And you use it and seal it in, and the finish is great. So, now then.
Yep.
These items, they're going to have a very simple name, unless you want to name them.
Let's have a name first.
It's a very simple name. It literally is Heavy, Order, and Fire Gauntlets. It's a very simple name. If you want to name them properly, you can.
I was gonna say I'd let Trash Rack name them,
But
but
actually, they're unconscious
no.
for 11 hours.
You should just put them as trash rack. You owe me.
Smith burnt to shit currently.
Fuck it, I'll just call them Rock and Roll because I think
Rock
that's
and
hilarious.
roll!
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Rock and roll. So, you're going to need to put this in Magic Items chat, and you know you are.
Oh, I'm already started writing.
So, rock and roll. Because Abolisher was used, it is automatically a +3 weapon. Let's get the list of what Abolisher does. Because I have a list of what the dragon metals all do. Mission. But yeah, nice fucking work, by the way, dude. You barely lived through making that, but you did make it. So
Smith
fuck
ain't
you.
no
He loves
quitter.
his job. He loves his job.
And that's what he's gonna be
Smith's gonna take a
saying,
long
rocking
rest.
safe to sleep tonight. Yeah.
Smith's literally gonna hand this to Trash Rack with a message: "Never ask me for anything."
Where did I put the list of what the metals?
I owe you nothing. In fact, you owe me like 7 times for how much effort went into that. A normal ass glaive to replace the one you had probably would have only cost like 20 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so what this has, because this is made of Abolisher, you get these 3 extra abilities. First of all, the first one is just Nullify Magic. Nullify Magic ability is literally what is allowing this material to actually contain the pyromancy. It is highly resistant to magic, essentially. So basically, how Smith will have done it is the pyromancy can basically be put on impact because it will basically open a channel in the gauntlet to hit with fire. You gain magic resistance while you are using these gauntlets. So, advantage in all saving throws versus magic. In addition, any ordinary... It has the ability Purge. Any ordinary spell giving a... So, basically think Polymorph, Bless, Enlarge, Reduce, all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you land an attack with this weapon, that spell is automatically dispelled. Flat. Not a roll, just is. 1 per hit, admittedly.
Okay.
It is a twinned weapon. So, obviously, you just gain 1 additional attack with this weapon. When you make the attack action.
Yeah.
That is just from it being a paired weapon made of Abolisher. So, the extra things that Smith did. With the Orb of Fire, which was basically the thing, or the Crystal of Flame, its actual name I believe was. When you deal fire damage using your, what's it called? Dragon
Rock and roll?
punches, basically.
Oh, okay.
You do not use the standard dice for fire damage. You instead will roll. What would the dice be for this? Yep, 2d20 instead.
Oh, holy hell.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
That's only when using it for fire. But your fire damage is changed to 2d20.
Yeah.
Oh, would you like to know the best part as well?
What-
Rerolling ones!
No.
Rerolling ones, not to hit, just for the damage. In addition, because this weapon was used basically making heavy bronze, it gives you Siege Attacker. So you do double damage to objects and structures. And when you are dealing physical damage, you double the strength score for that damage. So basically, you've got a +4 strength. You instead, for damage purposes, have +8 strength. Just for physical damage with them, though. This does count for your natural weapons.
Really?
Yep.
So the strength score bit counts for, like, my tail?
Yep. Because it is the
Holy
item
crap.
causing it. It is not a weapon. This does not take up a weapon slot. This takes up your extra attunement slot.
Oh. Cool.
So you can still hold things and be fine, because they're a pair of gauntlets.
Yeah.
But they are not a pair of, like, glove gauntlets. They are a type of just the extra. So you might remember the rabbit character previously had the pair of gauntlets and boots. It takes
Yeah.
the same slot as that, essentially. It is the other category. What else would these things get? You know what? You put so much effort into these, Smith, and the first roll was fantastic. These aren't a +3 weapon, they're a +4.
Really?
Skull.
Jesus.
You guys put a shitload of resources in. And also, you know what really put it over the +4? Rock's hammer was a +4 weapon. So, it gained a little bit of the magic from that. Yeah, you know what as well? Yeah, because of that hammer, I'll give you an extra ability. Once per session, you can add a D4 to any roll you want, provided you are the one using the roll.
Oh.
That'll recharge every session,
Yeah.
not every long rest. But that means that if you don't long rest between sessions, you still have it. Spark of luck. And yeah, I'd say that's a good weapon for you, or a good item.
Yeah. Right. So +4 weapon has nullifying magic, magic resistance, purge. So if it hits, any ordinary spell is dispelled. So twinned weapon gains an additional attack. It has crystal of flame, which means when you deal fire damage, you roll 2d20 instead.
Just for your dragon punches,
Yeah.
if you do other things which do fire damage, it doesn't count.
Okay.
It's just for your natural weapons using fire or that kind of stuff.
Is that cool?
In case you get other ways of like, I want to do a fireball, and you're doing
Yeah.
2d20 damage. It doesn't work like that. It's probably be a nerf, honestly, for a fireball. So. The fire damage is also rerolling ones. Only
Yeah,
fire damage.
Rerolls any ones for damage only on fire damage. Heavy bronze means it's siege attacker, so double damage to objects and structures. Any physical damage doubles the strength score when used. This includes natural weapons.
Oh, it's not. Remember, it's only on damage that strength score is doubled, so it doesn't double it for you to hit.
Okay.
Just the damage part.
Only on.
It's basically where that weapon, that material was designed to just get extra impact to it, essentially.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it better at hitting it, but when it gets hit, it gets hit.
Yeah.
It gets hit and it stays hit.
That's for the. Under draconic disciple. Using words so I can like spell check before I put it up, and I know I've spelt attunement wrong.
Yeah.
I will not spell check it, and it's driving me nuts. Okay.
Yeah,
Think
obviously it'll take you an
good.
hour to attune to it. Yada yada yada. Oh, additional isn't quite right. It's the extra. It makes it look like how you've written it makes it look like it takes up 2. It takes up the extra slot, not. You can put it as other.
Takes up other. Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't take up 2 different slots. It just takes up that one. 2 and 1 additional attack, crystal blade, fire damage, CD's word, table, monster damage, only on fire damage. Heavy blow on siege attack, a double damage, objects, structures, electricity damage, double stretch cover, used, all damage, Yep. Oh yeah, any roll that you make would be the last bit.
Yeah.
So you can't go like, Smith's doing another smithing tools check, I'm going to add a d4 to it. Don't worry like that. It's, you have a bit of extra luck on your side, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's a decent item. The +4 is actually way more important than a lot of the other effects, to be honest. That means it can damage certain things, which are immune to lesser than +4 weapons. As Smith found out in session 0.
Yeah.
Which, hilariously enough, that dragon is no longer just immune to +3 weapons.
Oh no. Can't believe I convinced that dragon to work out.
Is having a training montage as we speak.
That's
Yeah,
how
I'm already horrified by the concept of fighting that dragon, even if we were level 20. So...
That's how creatures in area get stronger. They get the shit kicked out of them, and they regenerate.
What
Mm.
would be the normal damage on it?
Oh, it's still a weapon. It's still basically the gauntlet, so it does your martial arts die or natural weapon die. It just makes whatever that natural weapon is a +4 weapon.
Oh bloody hell! I need to add the +4 on my tail then.
Yep.
Nice. So it's 1d4 +4.
Yeah, for your unarmed attacks, it's that.
Yeah.
For your tail, jaws, and claws, it's whatever they are, essentially. That's why it uses the extra slot. Is basically it's a monk weapon,
Yeah.
for want of a better term. Yeah, this will only apply. Also, if you're using an actual weapon, it doesn't obviously apply to that. It only applies to the weapons that are part of you.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's good.
Yeah, it's very good. You have written down that you've got magic resistance, so advantage on saves against magic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's spells and normal magic. It doesn't work on natural magic. Wish to point out. They would help against natural magic if it's a low amount being used, but big amounts just have got to power straight through it. But Abolish is a good metal. Very defensive, usually, in its use.
Cool.
So yeah, Smith, you're burnt to shit, but you're standing triumphant. And you realise that there is a hole in the ceiling. And the anvil you have been working on has partially melted.
You're gonna have to pay for this.
And that's a wrap, folks. Falls over, goes to sleep.
Smith passes out, covered in soot and burn marks, the molten tungsten in his hands. Shadow Elf, by the way, you, I'm assuming, stood far enough back to not be cooked.
Yeah. I was looking at Linus to come shopping for arrows, but apparently got mesmerised by the show that Smith put on and went,
Damn.
well, at least I don't need to use this yet.
Yeah.
And also, they sell arrows here.
Oh,
It's a weaponsmith. It is a military blacksmith. They do sell arrows here.
I get him a bunch of new arrows.
Yeah, sure. Look, there's the quartermaster over there. The captain just waves
Thank you.
you off. And he's just looking at Smith going, How much am I gonna charge them for this?
I warned them beforehand.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they didn't expect you to
And he
destroy the
didn't
facility.
charge us extra then.
They're gonna charge you basically for damages. It's not gonna be as much as you think, honestly.
I'm not paying.
Trash rack.
How much for a bunch of arrows then?
It's in the book. It's like a couple of gold. It's not a lot.
Do you have any better arrows?
None
But
that
you
aren't
can sell.
requisitioned.
Uh,
Yeah, these towns are not great because there is actually a limit to what you are allowed to buy. Because
Oh.
it's a military town, they need it for supplies.
so 2 gold and how many arrows?
I'm not counting arrows, it's just pay a few gold and an amount of arrows will be gained.
I come across and hand you a bunch of arrows then.
Yeah,
Linus.
call it like 3 gold and you gained enough arrows to fill the quiver.
Nice.
But yeah, that is where you guys are currently. Trash Rack is unconscious. What would the other 2 of you like to do, or would you like to just have a long rest?
I think we'll probably have a long rest.
Cool.
Go with daisies and try and barter and trade to make sure that this isn't gonna bankrupt us on how much we're gonna have to pay to replace half this shit.
You ain't Dixie, right?
Yeah, it's
Cool.
Dixie. Daisy's is our friend.
Yeah, Daisy's the paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought
Dixie.
Daisy was a tailor.
Was it the tailor?
What was she?
Oh,
No, that was.
Ooh.
No, I don't remember. I know who you mean, but that wasn't her. I think Daisy's was the girl in blue.
Daisy's was the paladin.
Yeah, the girl in blue who was helping out Linus and Zariel.
I've forgotten the damn name, and I'm the one who bloody helped come up with
Yeah.
it. Which is worse.
It was like Mary or something. I can't remember that name. Someone go and look it up. But yeah, that is that. As you, I'm assuming, drag, but rouse Smith, since Smith is actually like wakeable. We're going back to bed.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
make a trip back to the Adventurers Guild.
I'll carry Trash Rack.
I
it's
assume you would. You put Trash Rack in their bin and carry them under one shoulder, under one arm,
Yeah.
with the new gauntlets in there with them.
fine. No, but the gauntlets will be in the box that the gem was in.
I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting you to use part of the box
Yep.
to finish it,
Yeah.
but I'm cool with this either way.
I forgot the box existed.
The box can be used at another time.
It can
for
be
something
used. Yeah, you have
interesting.
a unidentified black metal box, essentially.
We need to cast Identify on that bloody ring.
I ain't fucking touching it. I need you to understand, to identify something, you have to touch it with your palm.
Yeah. For reference, by the way, who is actually going to go and pick up the ring? Is Linus
Oh,
going to...
it's in
Linus
Linus's
has
I
already
already
got it.
got it.
Already
It's
got
in my
it?
Yeah.
pocket. I did that the moment you blew up the arrow of
Gotcha.
mine.
But yeah.
We're gonna turn that into an arrowhead at some point.
But yeah. So would Smith, Shadow and Linus like to make me perception checks, please?
Oh, fuck me.
Go. Go, Linus, go.
I know what's going on.
26 is pretty good. Not good enough though. You don't notice anything.
Oh, we're being stalked and we just don't know.
I think
Yeah.
I'm being stalked.
You're being stalked by the homeless people that you angered.
They want their bin back.
For reference, by the way, Linus, you rolled a 26. The thing up against you rolled a 27.
Oh.
It was that close. You get an idea of... Is that a thing? It was just some kid like playing with a ball in the street. See ya.
Being stopped by Oscar the Grouch.
Oh.
It's Animal from Sesame Street. But yeah, you guys head back to the Adventurers Guild. Did you? You haven't already paid. You haven't paid for your rooms yet, by the way.
Yeah, I paid, didn't I?
Did you?
I paid. I
Oh,
paid
you
70
did.
or
You
whatever.
did pay.
Yeah.
For it. Okay.
Yeah.
So your rooms are available. Smith, you're very scorched. The barman goes, Would you like a bath? You're covered in soot and burn marks.
You know, a shower works better.
We don't have a shower here, unfortunately.
How much water? How big's the bath?
Oh, we have some that can. We occasionally get trolls in, so it's big enough for you.
Right. Do you have the ones for like larger than me? Cause I have this rare condition where I just absorb water.
Oh, no. We'll give you 2 baths.
First
Right.
education, start cleaning off some of the dirt.
Seems like a good plan.
Yeah. Also, by the way, Smith, it stings all over your body because of the burns.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Mm.
Try pouring some of this on you. Might help with the burns.
I mean, worst case scenario, I get knocked out and I fall asleep here and now. I'll do it.
You
I don't
actually.
even know what he's handing me.
The colding stuff.
Okay. Are you actually gonna drink it, or are you gonna have it poured all over you?
Did he ask the instructions?
It
Just
didn't.
maybe pouring over you.
I mean, he did say pour it on me. I guess I'm pouring it on me.
Okay.
Which probably wastes it entirely.
No, Smith, make me a con save, please.
Nice.
Okay, it's not high enough.
Man, 18's not even a bad roll.
I know. This is a DC 27.
Oh,
Oh god.
okay.
what?
How much damage do I take?
Give me a sec. Bearing in mind, this wasn't supposed to be used on people.
He did, yeah.
I didn't know this.
Remember,
did.
only need 2.
You did. You specifically asked for the one that's not meant for work to be worked on people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, you didn't give me the potion for the forging.
You didn't, yeah, as well. I was wondering when that would come up.
I tried to
Don't worry,
pour
you're
it
not
down-
dead.
I'm not
I know
dead,
your
but-
max health is enough to take this. The 97 cold damage you just took.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm
God.
definitely unconscious though.
Don't worry, you're still standing up. Because you're
Frozen
frozen
place.
solid.
Oh shit. Walks up, taps.
Yep,
Go get Linus.
yep. You are no longer dying.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah.
I need to make a healing potion for him.
What is wrong with you people?
Yeah, basically, so what just happened there? Smith just went, alright, poured the vial over his head. As ice just crystallized over your entire body. There is about 4-inch thick ice covering your entire body, Smith.
Yep.
You are frozen for 14 hours.
You know
Oh
what?
my
I'm just,
God.
I'm gonna take a long rest here.
Yeah. You're spared the dying, so yeah, you are stable.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, 8 hours and then I'll wake up frozen.
That was the main reason I picked Spare the Dying as one of them.
Yeah!
Oop. Note to yourself, don't use this on.
People!
I like to imagine the alchemist was there because he just retired to have some drinks for the evening and was like, "What the fuck?"
Linus, don't. Good thing you didn't feed that to Trash Rack.
Yeah, I was going, oh shit.
Trash
Yeah.
Rack instantly dies.
next time.
I'm
right,
so
are we
happy you
having a
failed
rest?
that one earlier, by the way. Yes, you guys are having rest.
Because I've got to go.
Don't worry, yeah. The adventurers, the barman calls a few adventurers to chip Smith's legs out of the ice that has frozen him to the floor and carry him up the stairs and put him into a bed.
Oh, he's gone above and beyond duty.
It's his
We'll give him a
job.
tip.
Good. And yes, that is where we're calling the session today, as stuff is going to happen during the night. But the person it's going to happen to is unconscious, so won't notice until the morning anyway. So,
Dear.
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that was Geddon. That was our extra session, guys. Because Smith wasn't able to make it at the weekend, and Zara wasn't able to make it today. So, you guys get one good thing happening for you guys, though. Because I'm nice and enough trauma, I think, has happened in the past session or two to you guys to this happen. All of you are going to level up, including Zariel.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys leveled. Congrats!
Oh, I've
Woo!
picked.
Yay, get more
in
wisdom.
Barbarian or monk?
But yeah, so that is all we got time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun this session, honestly. You guys, I was literally concerned so badly. It's like, are they gonna TPK? Are they gonna TPK for? Are they gonna?
I'm never going to be that stupid.
Are they gonna TPK
I
for a
don't
DC
know.
17 stasis ring? But yes, that was Geddon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back on tomorrow with I don't fucking know what. Probably still be overheating. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic evening. So one of you keep playing, keep seeing you guys the best on Twitch. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.